What's up, D? How you doing? I can relate to that one. Couldn't tell you. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up?
Can't call
Just
it, man.
ran.
Another day. Want to go again?
No, I'm saying I just ran into your daddy today.
Oh, word. How you doing?
He, he good. It was just spare of the moment type of run in. There wasn't nothing planned, but
I dig it. I dig it. Next time you run into him, tell him I said pick up the phone.
No, he told me that you told him about the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So,
So I'm
hell
like,
yeah.
oh, okay, that's all good.
No doubt. Yeah. Now, if I can get him to tune in and share some of that expertise, you know what I mean?
You know, he always on the run doing something.
Yeah, no doubt. No, where do you think I get it from?
Right. He always do it. We just happen to run into each other.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, open discussion, man. Welcome to another episode of Tell It Like It Is. You know what I'm saying? Where we do just that, tell it like it is. Open discussion, really ain't got nothing planned. Of course, I like to hear from the viewers, but let's see, where shall we start? If you're just now tuning in for the first time or whatever have you, we are now available on Spotify radio. Still trying to work out the kinks on that one. So if you can't find it, it's because it's at the bottom of the algorithm, but it'll get there. It'll get there. So I had somebody ask me a question, right? Let me. I'm gonna start it off. And since most of our viewers are females, so it was a female that asked me this. They asked me this question. I gave my input, but I was just like, I never heard it that way before. So the question was, what does it mean when someone says you have a masculine attitude? Of course, like I said, I gave my input, but like to me, I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. I didn't ask any questions as to who asked that question, whether it was a male or female. But for anybody to ask a woman, or not ask a woman, but for anyone to refer to a woman as she has a masculine attitude, it's kind of interesting. So anybody got some feedback on that? Like I'm kind of curious on like what does that mean? When someone says whether it's male or female, hell, like I said, I don't know who the person who asked the question. I know the person who received the question was a female, but what does that mean when someone tells a woman she has a masculine attitude?
She's trying to act like a man.
That's what I got from it too. You know what I'm saying? I said, hell, well, it can't be a good thing. Shit, if you're a woman,
Yeah,
you got a masculine attitude, that can't possibly be a good thing. I didn't ask for any elaboration on it, you know what I'm saying? But that was my take on it. Hell, it can't be too much of a good thing. You know what I mean? That would be like I don't know, like when we were growing up, somebody said, quit acting like a girl. When you told a boy quit acting like a girl, you saying he acting like a sissy, he acting soft. So
yeah, that led to a fight most of the
hell
time.
yeah, bloody nose, fat lip, something too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I'm curious, but like again, like nowadays, you know what I'm saying, this world is all weird and shit. Some women think it's okay or cool to be, I don't want to say masculine, but like it's all right to be tomboyish per se, you know what I'm saying? But like the way it's viewed now is way different from you know what I'm saying when we were young. Diana says she's not coming across feminine.
Yeah, exactly.
She said trying to wear the pants in a relationship. I can't even say whether or not they're in a relationship or not. Like I don't know if it was a dude or a female that even said it to her. You know what I'm saying? So I can't I can't give you much more. I just like for me, I was like, well, what the fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like my response when she said it, I said, my response was, it can't be a good thing. It's definitely not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're a female, you know what I'm saying? So like, I shit, I don't know. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women think it's cool to come off masculine or too domineering or whatever have you. Man, I don't know. I'm just curious, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to get that out there. So let me find out. You know what I mean? Because it's not like you can go Google search that shit or go to the library and look it up, you know what I'm saying? so I'm gonna ask. Again, like I said, I felt like it wasn't a good thing. Shit. Motherfucker come to me and say, man, you got a feminine attitude. Yeah, I'm starting to punch me in the mouth or start looking at myself like, well, what do they mean by that? You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck do they mean by that? Like, are you trying to say you see something that nah, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. You know? It's strange because like nowadays, with all this gender role reversal shit, it seems like it's okay. Not let me rephrase that. Not okay. It seems like people are just accepting of that type of shit. It's just weird to me. And says, I'm pretty independent, not always by choice, but it is not a good thing to be considered masculine. I didn't think so. She says it's almost like trying to call you a bitch. That's what I, you know. That's how I felt about it too. Like you know what I'm saying, without being too vulgar, I felt like it was almost like emasculating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, man, back when I was coming up, somebody said that we was fighting off the top. Because that's what you're saying. You're saying I'm soft, though.
Right. No question. You know, let me show you.
Sissy, a punk or whatever. But it was like, hold on, man. What you mean?
Right. Almost like that being in touch with your feminine side, you know what I'm saying? Like on the slide, that's kind of like what you mean in touch with your feminine side. Like it's okay to be in touch with your emotions, but you know what you mean in touch with your feminine side. You know what I'm saying?
Feminine side.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just nah. You basically calling me he, she, and that's in that aspect. There. You know what I'm saying? On the slide. You know what I'm saying? On the slide. You know what I'm saying?
We took it as you might as well call me gay.
Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
That's the problem with people today. You know what I'm saying? People say things because it sounds hip or it's trendy and don't even realize what they're saying. Like when we were growing up, when I was a kid, you could call a person a punk, a bitch, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and third. But you better not, especially a boy, you better not say to him, you son of a bitch. Because if he's on point, he know you talking about his mom, he gonna fire off. You see what I'm saying? He gonna fire off. Like, oh, son of a bitch. Like who? That's a response. Look, who? Like put a name put a name on it. Shit, yeah, that's where it came from. So like,
it was certain little trigger words that it was like,
yes,
don't even use that. You know, even as a joke.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I was playing the game earlier today. And of course, I was in the party with the guys, you know, so that on the play. We playing 2K, and we going at it, and they heckling and all this type of stuff, and I'm heckling back and forth, and then here come the bitch ass nigga, punk ass nigga, ha 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 ha, and I got quiet.
Right.
Look, you go ahead and pass that around amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't got nothing to do with this, dude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sid, you still there? Yeah, I'm here. Oh, man, you ain't said nothing. Shit, yeah, because you wasn't talking. You know what I'm saying?
They wasn't talking to me, right?
Look, I ain't got nothing. Y'all good?
I basically don't joke like that. I mean,
no.
How long we've known each other, we ain't joking like that.
Right, 100. Diana says, exactly. So if someone tells a woman she has a masculine attitude. It's almost like calling her a stud. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you know
is.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You butch, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Butch,
Right.
stud, bull dagger, whatever, you know, yeah, that part.
Right. Yeah, it was like, okay, obviously something on your mind you really want to say, so go on say it.
And look, I don't give a damn how much makeup you pile on your face, man. You know what I'm saying? You could be the prettiest little daintiest thing in the world, you know what I'm saying? But if motherfuckers say that you got some masculine energy, you know what I'm saying, or masculine attitude, yeah, some you might want to.
Yeah,
I want
it's
to.
something you picked up on, you know.
Yeah, you doing something wrong. With Michael Jackson, you doing wrong. You doing wrong. Shit, for real.
So I'm like you. Was it a woman that told her that, or was it a man that told her
You know what? That's a good question. I don't even know, but like a man would be deterred by that. A woman, I don't know. That's a good to see now. If a woman shot it at you, they might be turned on by that.
that? Sadly enough, yeah.
I mean, think about it. Man is attracted to woman under normal circumstances. Woman is attracted to man. So if you emitting a masculine energy, well
They
then
like
wouldn't
they
she
like
be?
that, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Every once in a while you get these pillow princesses, you know what I'm saying, where they want the pretty soft girl, just like, you know what I'm saying, the little, you know, but even in the depiction of the feminine heroine, look at Wonder Woman. No, she don't look like a man, but she's strong and she's got that no nonsense type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she, truth be told, pound for pound, she can give Superman a run for his run for his money. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
So I mean that proves that that character was really created by a
Yes,
man. It was
yes,
created by a man.
right. If you think right, created by a man, right? And if you think about it, where does she come from? She comes from Vanascara, right? Which is an
Right.
island, the
Full of
equivalent
women.
of the Lesbos Islands. She come from an island of nothing but women, all Amazon warriors. No men are allowed on this island.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like Diana says, she begged to differ. Okay, let's see what you got. So Diana says, nah. LOL. If a woman is attracted to men, she's attracted to a man, not masculine attitudes. Agreed. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm asking. I'm making a reference into how I guess. Keep in mind, I'm a heterosexual, so keep it in mind from a heterosexual mindset. Me being a man, woman would be attracted to me. Me be attracted to a woman. So I don't know because I don't think like a lesbian. I don't think like a gay person. But what are they actually attracted to? You see what I'm saying? Is it the I mean, all right, so you got your lesbians, right? Then you
Okay.
got your studs. So one of them is the one of them is the male in the equation somewhere along the lines. You know what I'm saying? Even with two dudes, somebody's playing the female role here somewhere. You
Right.
get what I'm saying? Somebody pitching it, not to be vulgar, but again, somebody's pitching it, somebody's catching.
Yeah, that's the way I always saw it.
You see what I'm saying? So I mean, shit, I don't know any other way to really to explain it. I mean, I could have it wrong, but again, like I said, this is from a heterosexual mindset. I don't have a lesbian. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't have a gay mindset, so therefore I don't really know how it works. If there's any viewers that are tuned in that are bisexual or gay, that would like to try and clarify or explain it, by all means, please tune in. I mean, please chime in. 100%. Hell, I don't know. I don't look. I can. Oh, this is getting interesting. All right, D, hold on one second. Let me see. So Diana says, if anything that would turn a straight woman away. Now, again, that's what I'm talking about. That's that heterosexual mindset. So we don't have a gay mindset or a lesbian mindset. So therefore, we don't really know how it operates. We'd have to have one of them try to explain. I mean, hell, shit. Oh man, I think I think a man's lips are the most sensual thing in the world. If that's not my mindset, I can't explain to you how a person could remotely find pleasure in a man's lips. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, if anything, that would turn a straight woman away because that masculine woman would be coming across as a stud, gay, etc. So a straight woman would stay away, at least in my opinion. Yeah, right. So basically, we're saying the same thing. We're saying the
Yeah,
same
but
thing.
but what confuses me about that situation is like if you see a lesbian couple or a stud, whatever you want to call them,
Mhm.
they always choose one that acts more like a man. Now, if
Right,
you're attracted to a woman, I would think that that's what you want, a woman.
right,
But I've seen quite a few that they're attracted to. Like I used to say, I used to see these little young ones. They end up with a female that look like Lil Wayne,
right.
and
Got a
she trying to
little
act.
pinch
She trying to act
mustache,
like a
yeah,
dude. Yeah, and I'm
right.
like,
So
man, that's
why take
yeah. I was like,
why
do me
take
a
a
favor.
knockoff?
You know, but I'm
Why
like, do
take a
me a
knockoff
favor
instead of
and take
the original article? You know what I'm
right. I'm
saying?
like, at least in my opinion, if you're gonna pick one, pick a good looking one. You know,
Right. Well, you know
one
what?
that will make me say, oh man, you hey, you got it going on. But
Right. You batting for the
you
right
pick
team. So
you pick the
this
one that made me go, oh, you can have her. I
right,
don't want her. Don't look at me crazy.
right. See, and that's the thing. That's why we as heterosexuals we say that they're confused because in this world that we live in now, it seems glamorized to be fake or fraudulent. You see what I'm saying? We don't want we don't want that knockoff Rolex. You know what I'm saying? We want that authentic, that one that sweeps. We want that real joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We don't want those fake Nikes or those fake Jordans. We want the real Jordans, right? But then, so if that being the case, what do I want with a fake woman? Or what do I want with a fake man? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If I'm a man, right? If I'm a man, why do I want a man that's gonna act like a woman? Why don't I just go get a woman? Or if I'm a
Exactly.
woman, what the hell do I want a woman that's gonna dress up like a man and say, okay, well, we're gay and I love you. I mean, you can love whoever the fuck you want to. I'm not saying you can't, but what I'm saying is, why be with a woman that's gonna portray herself as a man to go get the man?
Exactly. But I'm like you. I would need somebody living that life to actually
Explain it to
explain
me,
that.
right? Right.
Because the way I look at it, I'm like, you confusing yourself at this point.
That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? It seems like you're uncertain as to what you like
Yeah,
or
what
what
you
you
really
want.
like, it's like, is this some kind of experiment, or
Right.
if this is what you really like, then just explain it to me.
I mean, the best way you can, you know what I'm saying? The best way you can. I say it's confusing as hell.
Yeah, it
I mean,
is.
and that's what I'm saying. To the heterosexual mindset, it is very confusing because if I want a chicken, I'm gonna go get a chicken. I ain't gonna get a duck and then dress him up as a chicken.
Right, that tastes like chicken.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm
I
not
want
trying to
the
be
chicken.
right. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to my gay or lesbian viewers or whatever have you. I'm just saying, please explain it to the heterosexual mind because we hell we confused. Well, we confused because you
No,
confused. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
It's
Like shit.
confusing me.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just strange to me. And again, like you're entitled to love whoever you want to love. Be with whoever. I don't give a damn. It don't make me or break me either way. I just don't understand it because, like I said, like if I want coffee, I'm not gonna settle on no tea.
Right.
You see what I'm
Well,
saying? If I want orange juice, then damn it, you can't convince me that, oh well, go ahead and drink this apple juice. I don't want apple juice, motherfucker. I want orange juice. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
so,
mean, that was the whole thing about that Caitlyn Jenner situation. I'm like, you go through the process of trying to look like a woman
Mhm.
And then when everybody asks you, you say, "Oh no, I still like women." I'm like, wait a minute, you went through this whole journey of trying to look exactly like a woman, then you gonna say you still like women? Like, what
Right.
was the what was the purpose?
That's kind of like dudes how they be saying like women be like you know they be gay or whatever, and they attractive, and the guy be like, damn, what's up, girl? That she be like, I'm a lesbian. He said, shit, me too. We both like women. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
right.
Well, but again, if you like women, what was the point in transitioning?
And that's what I was getting at. And I was like, wait a minute, now you totally got me confused. I'm going, you spent all this time and money to look like a woman, but you're gonna tell everybody you still like women. So just be a cross dresser every now and then.
I
Why
was I was saying
why
that
go through
situation,
that
right?
process?
So are you saying that you're a lesbian?
Yeah, you're a lesbian now that you feel like you're a woman.
I
So
mean, like I understand. All right, so there I did have this one friend. He said that so the term is gender dysphoric, and
okay,
it means in short version, it means basically that not that you identify, but you feel like you're trapped in the wrong body. So he was a male, but he felt like he was a female. I mean, he felt like he was a female. He felt like he was trapped in the wrong body. So when from the time that he was old enough to play with GI Joes, he wanted the Barbie. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He wanted the dolls, this, that, and third. He wants nothing to do with women. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He wants nothing but men. Um, okay, cool, fine, Danny. That kind of all right. If you could peel off your skin and become something else, all right, that you know, cool. But like to under normal circumstances, just say, okay, well, yeah, I'm a man, but I wanna change my sex to stay with the same sex, then right.
Just
This
be
part,
gay.
look, I'm scratching my head.
Right, that's where you see what I'm getting at. I'm like,
Like,
just be gay. Why
but
go through all that process?
but you can't be gay because here's the thing. Well, yeah, you are gay, but like, are you gay because you're a man? All right, so if you didn't transition, you're a man chasing women, which is normal, right?
Mhm.
Heterosexual.
Right.
But now,
Mhm.
because you changed your gender, now you're a lesbian. So, like, I've man, look,
Yeah, that's so. Where is the line? You know what I'm
hey,
saying? Where is the line that you can truly define everything?
right now. Oh, wait a minute. Now, speaking of lines, right? So one of the homeboys. He say, and he's a comedian, right? So he
Mhm.
said it. He said it jokingly, but he was dead ass serious. And when he said it, it had me scratching my motherfucking head. I said, "Wait a minute, hold up. That shit makes sense. Say that shit again, right?" So let me say this. Let me. So this is how he put it. I ain't gonna say it exactly how he said it, but damn it, it made sense. Man is not supposed to put his hands on a woman, right?
Right.
But what about when a stud jumps stupid? Like, we need to know what's the rules on this shit. Like, do she got like 90 days to a year before you can kick off her ass or his ass? You know what I'm saying? Like when you clearly identifying as a, you know what I'm saying? Like
As a
you got
man.
you trying to put on the facial hair, you know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
trying to bind the boobs and walking around with a strap on in your like what's the rules on this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because
I
so I'm
mean, but
not taking no L from man, please. Where?
no, I feel what he's saying, but like I said
Where?
before, if you swing first,
Right.
then it's fair game.
Oh, right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? As a woman, I'm saying if you swing on me first, it's fair game. Because
Right.
I'm gonna piece you up, then say, hey, you want to finish this or what you want to do?
You say I'm just gonna love tap your ass. Pow,
Yeah, I'm
pow,
gonna get
just
you,
go
I'm
back.
gonna get you off of me.
I ain't gonna throw no knockouts.
I ain't gonna go for the knockout, but I'm gonna get you up off of me,
We
and
some
then I'm gonna
slap
look
him
at
on the
you like,
nose.
hey, you want to keep this going, or you want to call the troops?
Hey, would
You
you say?
know,
Would you say you want to act like a bitch? I'm gonna treat you like a bitch. I'm gonna
right?
smack
I'm
you
gonna
right
give
on the
you an
nose. Pop.
Right, I'm gonna give you an option. Those are called options. I'm gonna hit you with them two quick ones, and then say, "Hey,
Oh shit!
we keeping this going right now, or
Right,
what you want to
right.
do?"
Hey man, when the homie said that shit, man, I said, man,
No, I
hold
feel
on.
them exactly.
I said it makes sense though, because think about it.
Yeah,
You got this motherfucker over here. Because here's the thing, right? You talking about you. I ain't no bitch. I'm a nigga. Woo, 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 woo. Okay.
okay,
So, all
okay.
right. So when you went from excuse me, Michelle to Michael, and he knocked all Michael about your ass. Don't get on that phone talking about some help.
Yeah,
He called the police.
exactly. He beat me up. Don't get in the courtroom and now all of a sudden you a woman. You
Hey,
know what I'm
that
saying? I
part,
ain't got time for that.
that part, man. Hey, look, you was born Michelle.
Yeah.
You somewhere along the lines, you decided to become Michael, and I ain't talking about
Right.
Jackson. You thought you was
Right.
Mike Tyson and shit. Then y'all squared. Wait a minute, she
Yeah.
squared off
She squared
and,
off first.
and got
Right.
the on this peekaboo shit.
Yeah,
And when you wow,
exactly. So it's like, oh,
right,
okay, here we go.
Michael went all the way out the window. All of a sudden, Michelle came back. Reality can't look slapped with a dose of real. Oh my
But
god, what am I doing?
exactly. But don't let me tag you now. You in the courtroom with a dress on.
Right,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that part,
It's like,
that
come
part,
on now, come
that
on.
part. So
Because
yeah,
when
I
we was
just
out
need
in the
to know
street, you was full dude. So
right
don't
that
switch it
part.
up.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. I need to like homeboy said. I need to know what's the rules on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit's already confusing as it is. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't give a damn. Like I need to know. I'm like, well, homeboy, like what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? like shit.
Oh man, since we on this note, let me tell you something that happened last week. Funny as could be. I don't know if y'all remember dude that was talking about he was delivered.
Who?
This dude, he's actually from St. Louis. Look, he was at this church convention that happened here. It's
Okay.
all over the internet.
All right.
And he was talking about he wasn't gay no more, and he not gonna carry a purse and all this. But you can tell by his reactions, like, "No, partner, you still gay."
right,
But
that
anyway,
part.
I saw a dude walking down the street, and I said, "Man, that looked like that cat that was talking about he was delivered." And I was so tempted to yell out and say, "Hey, man, you still delivered?" But but I let it go and just laughed it off because
right.
he was
Look.
walking like he just left a Diddy party, you know.
Damn. Damn. I was about to say you better leave him alone before he show up at your door trying to deliver.
Right. He gonna get delivered that day because I was like, look at this dude here, man.
Look, excuse me, handsome.
Like, yeah, it's like, hey, you look like a man to me, so hey, I had to do what I had to do.
It's crazy because, like, you know how like it's funny, right? You be walking down the street and you see that uppity white chick. You minding your business. You ain't even looked her way. You just happen to see her grab her purse real heavy, right? Mm-hmm. That's about the only time dudes start to get when we get to seeing them flamboyant ones, man, coming down the street. They'll say, "Hey, honey," you be like, "Oh Lord,
yeah." You be like, "I'm gonna leave that alone. Leave that
alone. Look, cross the street right now."
Right. I'm like, hey.
Hey, the cop pull you over. Excuse me, sir. You know that's jaywalking. Man, look, I was looking for you, man. You just saved my life.
Like something was following me.
Right.
Man, look.
That's just crazy.
I don't know what to call it, but it was definitely following me.
Man, he said I don't know what to call it. It was definitely following me. Yeah, no. So I mean, like, and again, like I said, I'm not bashing because, like I said, we got gay viewers and all this like stuff. But my thing is like, the reality is this. I think this is the part that gets me for real. If you see something, I don't give a damn what it is. If it's purple with 3 arms, if you think it's attractive, you're gonna shoot your shot. All right, cool.
All right.
But after I turn it down, leave me the fuck alone. Right? That pushy shit will get your face pushed back. But this is the part that throws me. I don't understand, and like I said, I don't. To each his thing. On you allowed to, you know, saying if you see something that you like, cool, whatever have you, know, saying shoot your shot is cool. But this is what I don't understand is why is it that And I don't know if it's the same for women, but why is it that the gay guy never goes after the gay guy? He always want to chase down the straight guy.
Well, from what I understand, that's more of a challenge for them.
Challenge.
Yeah, because it's kind of like a woman see you with a wedding ring,
Okay.
so she see it as a challenge to see what you really about. So, from what I've been told, that's the same type of concept. They like, oh, I know this dude's straight, but let's really see if he's straight. You know?
Man, listen. I mean, and to each his their own. That's cool. If it worked for you, it worked for you. But my thing is this: is if the labels say that is steak, God damn it, then that's not poultry. You know, like
Right.
if it say that it's milk, you want to go over there and taste it to see if it's water. Like, are you stuck on stupid? I don't understand that. Like, man. So then here's the thing: when that's so she said it do happen to women too. Want to see if she can flip you. She gonna get flipped. She gonna get
Exactly.
flipped.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She
You gonna get flipped.
quiet as kept. She gonna
Yeah.
check it.
You gonna get
gonna
flipped.
get it.
You
Yeah.
gonna catch one of these mean ass hooks. I'm gonna flip your ass, all right? Because like my thing is this is like I said, you allowed to shoot your shot. To each is their own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those guys. Oh man, this motherfucker. Nah, you see something cool. All right. Oh my gosh, you're so handsome. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a woman, you know what I'm saying? That I ain't gonna put a description on it, but something that you don't find attractive, you know what I'm saying? And she come up and she's like, oh my gosh, like hey. She's like, yeah, all right, well, cool, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not interested, I'm taking or I'm spoken for. How the fuck you shoot the shit now? But they get the point. But when you got this, and it's always the flamboyant ones too. You know what I'm saying? I swear, man, it's always gotta be that loud motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that shit.
Well, luckily, I must give off a certain vibe where I haven't had that happen.
Man, shit.
Seriously.
Count your blessings, man. Look, I had a dude, right? I'm in the store. I don't even go to the store that often, but I'm in the store, right? And dude looking at me like as we passing the aisles and shit, he looking at me like, so I'm like on alert, like like damn, did I do something to this cat? Like where I know this cat from? Like I'm scanning the Rolodex, right? He looking at me like he want to fight or stab me or some shit. Like, so I'm on point. Like, all right, cool. You sneeze, we gonna tear this motherfucking store up. So he say, I say, what? I said, man, I say, do I know you, man? He said, nah. He said, but I'm trying to get to know you.
Oh wow.
I say, what? You just so fine.
Wow.
I said, look, I said, oh, okay. Hey, look, I forgot all about what he was talking about. I say, man, look, the way he was looking at me, man, was like you want to do something to me, man. I say, so he say, oh no, I don't know, no, I want to do something to you. That's when it registered back that he was trying to flirt. I say, and for the record, I say, nah, I'm not in that. I appreciate the compliment, but you know, saying, nah, I'm not in that. You know, saying I'm cool. Oh, well, if you ever decide to change your mind, I'm pretty sure I won't. But I mean, all right, thank you very much. Have a good one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's steady looking at me like I'm talking about. Man, he got one of them.
They're licking their lips type of thing.
Yeah, like I don't know if like he looking at me. I guess he thinking he's shooting off this look like he gonna eat me up. I'm looking at he giving off this look as if he gonna beat me up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm like.
Right.
Like, what is this nigga looking at me for? Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Nah, man. I know all about Reverend Yum and all them. You know, I'm cool. I'm straight, man. I'm cool. Nah. Look, I turned him down with the look. I'm very good at that. 12 years inside, man. Shoot. You learn real quick how to turn them jokers down.
Yeah, I've never had that happen. But so I guess I'm one of the lucky.
bro. Count
Or,
your blessings, boy. Because I tell you what,
or like I've always joked, I say I must be really ugly.
hey, so man, listen. Hey, you know how they say product of your environment? Shit, man, look. Shit,
I've not
man,
had that happen. Not that I wanted to either, but I
man,
have
look.
not had that happen.
Look, where I was at, man, you learn real quick, man, what to do with these suckers. You dig, shoot. You win some, you lose some, but you fight to live another day. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah. Hey, man, damn, come here, man. Come here, young blood. Look, what you talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? You can look real. You hit him with that Arnold. What you talking about, Willis? You know what I'm saying?
Like, what do you want?
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, wait, you so is fine. What you say? You gonna eat that cornbread? Oh man, gotta go. Check, please. Shit, check. Yeah. Check, please. But yeah, man. So the masculine energy, if you're tuned in or if you're gonna listen to it later, man or female, whoever hit you with that one, it has been voted on unanimously that is not a good thing. That is not a good thing.
Yeah, that's not a compliment.
Nah.
If you're a woman, that is not the compliment you want to hear.
Look, Hey, look, what is that? Things that make you go, right.
Yeah. So, like that's when the warning lights go off. I'm like,
hell yeah. Masculine attitude, man. Shit, man. Should have said Madeline attitude, man. You've been better off. What you mean?
You remind me of somebody, but you tell a woman, yeah, you got a masculine attitude. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Dinah said, not a compliment. I heard that.
I'm with you because I've never said it to a woman, and that was it. It's like, huh?
Listen, man, and it's crazy. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? To each their own. I ain't mad at them. You know what I'm saying? But I can't.
Yeah, I would, like I said, I would really need somebody that's gay or whatever title they want to use to explain that.
Yeah, I mean, I it's crazy because like a lot of them can't. A lot of times you will get a generic answer of I can't help it. I was born this way, or you just love who you love. All right,
well,
cool, not a problem.
I'm glad you said that born this way thing, because that's another one I don't believe, because somebody said that once, and I said, well, I tell you what, why don't we go to a hospital, go to a newborn baby in a maternity ward, and I want you to point out a gay baby. I said, if you can do that, I'll give you $1,000. Okay. Because I know for a fact, anybody that's had a child, if the doctor came up to you and said, yeah, you got a boy and he's gay, you will punch that doctor clean in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So that whole born gay, I do not believe that. I don't care who tries to prove it. I do not believe that.
Snap a fact. Hey, you ain't never lied, man. What you said? You talking about my baby?
Yeah, man. Right. We'll tear that hospital up.
Hey, Dr. Asshole, motherfucker.
You gonna come to me like, what? You know good well, man. You and that doctor be straight squabbling.
Man, hell yeah, you gonna tear up all that little hospital.
That's why I'm like, when people go, I was born this way. No, you what? No, don't give me that. Don't even try to make me believe that. You know?
It's funny because what about a hermaphrodite, Aunt? Question on the floor. Diana hit you with a question. Diana said, what about a hermaphrodite, Aunt?
That's a freak of nature, but I'm still not gonna say that it's gay.
Right.
I mean,
I'll say because that's just it. They're not
if anything, that's the safest sex you can have.
Hey, look, I would say realistically, hermaphrodites usually aren't gay.
You can do it yourself. Exactly.
they pick one.
Yeah,
And it's crazy because they usually pick the one that's most dominant.
exactly. So that's a whole different level there. 'Cause,
Man, I know. Well, you see, she laughing about it. She being smart about it. That was a good one, though. But that's a good damn question, though.
that's a good question.
Yes, yes, they
if
are.
I
They are definitely born that way.
if I run into one, I'll ask him. And hopefully I don't ever get to run into one. That's
Man,
what.
listen. I always say. Now, here's the thing. I'm weird, man, because I love science. So, like, I remember as a kid, I remember always wanting to. I seen some shit on the porno and shit, even though it was fake. But then I had to do some research and shit. Come find out they are real. They're an abnormality. You know what I'm saying? But like they're real. So I was like, oh, I just want to ask questions. Like, what's it? What's it? Can I look at it? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's weird.
Oh, man.
Now, Pete, look, confession time, right? So,
you better change that statement.
No, look, confession time, real shit. Listen, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna tell it like it is. So,
hell no.
So there was this chick, right? There was this chick, me and her husband were friends and shit, right? And she had this friend that had cancer, right? But she had breast cancer. So I was like, oh, okay, all right, well, all right. So then the boob got removed.
Okay.
And I was like, huh. So she was telling me about it, this, that, and they do this and they take that. And I was like, So again, in the name of science, I'm curious, like, hey, not to be funny, I'm not on no creepy shit, but like, can I see it? Like,
hell no.
They looked at me like, are you serious? I was like, man, look, I'm dead serious. Like I'm curious as fuck as to what that shit looked like. You know what I'm saying? And at first she was like self-conscious and she kind of looked at me like, and then she realized that I was like being serious, like I wasn't on no sexual shit. She was like, okay. So she took a picture of it and showed it to me. She didn't lift her shirt, which to me didn't see it. To me, it ain't no damn difference. You took the picture.
Right, you
still your face out. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, whatever.
You still had to show.
Right. I don't either way. I just wanted to see it. So I'm like, damn. So realistically, it's kind of crazy. Now I don't know if they're all cut that way or whatever, have you know the incisions or whatever. But the way hers was they cut in, they took out all the tissue. For those who are all weirded out about it, talking about some sexual shit. But peep this though. Realistically, there is no difference between a man's chest, come find out, from a woman's chest, because that ain't nothing but a pocket of fat. So when they went in there and cleared all that shit out, her shit looked like my shit. After I got finished doing some push-ups. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, it's crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? She's now deceased. She died from it. But her which it was weird to me. She said she didn't care, but when after they cut up, they went in and cleaned it all out, took it all out. They didn't give her a nipple. They didn't put the nipple back on her. You know what I'm saying? But like on some real shit, it looked like her shit. On one side, obviously, she got a titty. Had a titty, excuse me, because she's not here no more. On one side, she had a tit. The other side, she looked like her shit looked like my chest. After I did about 35 to 50 push-ups.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn. So how it's crazy how like we oh man, you over here looking, which kind of brings me to the in America, it's hot outside, right? It get hot, man. Shit, it's hot in here, man. I'm about to take my motherfucking shirt off. I'm walking down the street. It's the same dynamic. Think about it. Other than it's a pocket of fat. Now, dude's going stupid gaga over a pocket of fat. Because at the end of the day, we got nipples, we got areolas too. We just don't have milk ducts, right? So now, if she got hot, if she was still here, she got hot and she took one side out, that side out, right? Is that indecent exposure?
Yeah, according to society.
Well, wait a minute. Because she's not showing the titty, she's showing the side that look like mine.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting at. Exactly. Like society is so fucking weird, man.
Right, but I mean, I would prefer that she keep the shirt on.
I mean, of course, because kind of Franken TV
I
over here. But I mean,
because
shit.
I'm gonna end up, if I saw a woman like that, I would end up staring like, wait a minute, dude.
Right. I mean, that's natural. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what is
You're
going
curious.
on here? Yeah.
Right. You're curious. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Whoa.
now it becomes a matter of, is it indecent exposure? Because realistically, now it looks like my shit.
Right. But I mean,
On one side,
quiet as kept, there are some men that need to keep their shirt on. So
that's
it's
about,
like,
hey, look, that part too.
yeah, I'm
That
like,
part too.
hey, bro,
You know
you the last one to be walking around without a shirt on, So
yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about. D, like D say, but why is it okay for men and not us to get hot? We get hot too. Exactly. So, all right. So, in a nutshell, to sum that up. So, the reason being, you got to understand, it's a cultural thing, right? It's not like that abroad. It's like that here in this Western culture, because in this Western culture, they teach us to be ashamed of our bodies. We shame our bodies. We are taught to be ashamed of our sexuality, right? When you go over to Europe, where they got nude beaches, and our Playboy channel is their regular TV. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they're so, for lack of better way of explaining it, it's such a norm. It's so desensitized to them, to the point where their rape rate is damn near non-existent in comparison to ours. You see what I'm saying? You take the taboo aspect away from it, and now it's not criminal anymore. Yeah, nobody wants to do it. Nobody's worried about it because this is normal. You see what I'm saying?
For all the women that's listening, go ahead and pull them out. Because I wouldn't.
I
wouldn't complain.
Look, on some real shit, and that's real. On some real shit, you think about it, right?
I would not complain one bit. I'd be like, ooh, this is a beautiful world we live in.
Right. If you think about it, right, in the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s, when they was burning bras and all this type of shit, right?
Yeah.
At one point in time, it was, you know what? At one point, there was this, it was against the law for a woman to go out in public without a bra on.
Right.
Not that you could see it.
Yeah, but just the fact of knowing.
Just to know that her breasts were doing what they're supposed to naturally do. And that was a fucking problem.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain why it's okay for men. I'm like, okay, well, if a woman actually wanted to do that,
yeah,
I would say, hey, go ahead. But you got to understand the way men are. You're gonna have a problem.
It's not even that. It's a gender bias. It's a gender bias society that we live in. Like I said, if you go abroad where it's not like that, man, listen. It don't matter if you got an A cup to a triple F. They wouldn't give a triple H. They wouldn't give a goddamn what you doing. Let them swing. Right. Them motherfuckers be touching your toes over. Man, they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You hot? Take your shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they got nude beaches. Listen. You can be swimming in at one of the beaches around here in this country, and the tide pull your damn pants down, and they ready to lock your ass up, and you didn't even do it on purpose.
Yeah, it's indecent exposure according to the law. Yeah.
Now here's my question: if you was born naked and gonna die naked, when the fuck did your body become indecent? They teach you to be ashamed of your body.
Yeah, that's a man-made law, because I'm pretty sure if I so much as stepped out my front door naked, somebody gonna call the police.
Look, you ain't got to set foot out your door. Be in your living room in your window, and somebody can see it. They gonna come and try and lock you up.
Yeah.
Now, how the hell does that work?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You in the privacy of your own home. Keep your nose in. Listen, keep your nose on your face where it belongs, and out of my goddamn windows, and you ain't got to worry about seeing Johnson & Johnson slanging and swinging. That's a problem for men, not women. I can't say that it's a problem. I feel like more of along the lines of society has made it a problem. You know what I'm saying? Men don't really care one way or another. Shit, I don't know a man in the world, goddamn, whether he gay or not, that don't like looking at titties. And that's the honest God truth. Straight men, listen, This is crazy to me, right? Straight men look at the titties, ogle the titties. Oh, you fucking pervert, you're thirsty. But a gay man can come up there and just play up. Oh, girl, oh my gosh. And it's like I said to myself one day, I said, man, one of these days, goddamn me, look.
I'm gonna pretend to be gay.
Girl,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Remember that movie
I'm gonna
Tootsie?
pretend to be gay.
Yeah. Remember that movie Tootsie? I say,
Right.
shit, man, look, I'm gonna be in heaven, goddamn me. Shit. I'm like, oh girl, please. Let me see that. Oh,
Exactly.
shit. God damn it. I ain't putting on no motherfucking dress though. Shit.
You're gonna be like, oh boy.
Hey, man, yeah. Look. They gonna, because here's the thing, right? The women be so cool with it and okay with it to the point where they don't even be looking down and shit. So when you sit up there like Oliver North and shit, they ain't tripping off that mother. They just like, oh, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? But when Mr. Man get on them, oh, you man, oh, stop it. You're being fresh. You know?
Mm-hmm. But that's, I mean, to me, that's the same as like being in a strip club. No, seriously, because if you in there long enough, by the time you leave, you will start to trip. Like, wait a minute, everybody got their clothes on. You know,
right?
like, huh? I just left a totally different world.
Yeah, real shit.
Now I walk outside. It's like, well, why is she dressed? That seems kind of awkward.
Right. Hell yeah. Dinah say no one has to warn a man about woman's reactions if he chooses to take his shirt off. He's not getting a charge for taking his shirt off. Absolutely not.
No, not
again,
at all.
like I said, I didn't make the rules. I'm just saying it's a gender bias, a society in which we live in. You know what I'm saying? I'm agreeing with you 100%. It's fucked up. It's fucked up because on this hemisphere of the world, it's a problem. It's a crime. Somebody said, "Oh, that's indecent. That's improper." But then when you go over there abroad, on the side of the hemisphere where everything actually originated, they like, shit. What the fuck? What you mean? That was indecent exposure. When did the body become indecent? You know what I'm saying? Your body is your temple. You were born this way. You were born naked. You're gonna die naked. But yet and still, somewhere along the lines, these Europeans have come up with the rules that said, I ain't gonna say Europeans because over in Europe is where the new beaches are. So the colonials have said, oh, that's indecent and improper shit. Listen, to me, it's fucked up too. I agree with you 100%. She said, don't look at my windows because he might see some shit you don't want to see. I feel you with that one.
Don't be surprised if I come walking by your house later.
Right. Right. Right.
Don't be shocked because I'm like,
I'm saying shit. Hey man, listen. If Miss Parker can be in her front yard, gladly clothed, watering her grass, and that's the reaction you get, to the point where they was almost like clockwork sitting outside, posted up.
Exactly. You looking forward to it.
Could you imagine what it's gonna be like if once they get wind that, oh, you walk around your house naked, or you walk past that window every day at about 5:30 in some necklace hair or panties or your boobs hanging out?
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you like that. I had a neighbor. This was like years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Older woman. She would sit out every morning in her garage in a lawn chair naked.
What?
So it was like every time I drove by, best believe.
Yeah, you damn right.
I'm like, whoa, okay, there she is again.
And listen, damn right. Look, man, now all of a sudden I'm over there with the broom and shit. I'm street sweeping.
Right, I'm doing yard work at this point.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let me go see if she get her grass cut. Hell yeah, shit.
But I mean, this was her routine, and it got to the point where I was like, okay.
It became your routine too.
Yeah, it became my routine. So that just happened to be the street I had to go by to get to work, and I was like,
and if it wasn't, it's a good detour.
If it wasn't, it was a long day going to work, but I ain't gonna lie. But I was like, oh, there she is again.
For the longest time, they was trying to figure out why you was coming to work with a smile on your face.
Hey, that made my morning up.
I'm
I
trying to
was
tell you, damn right.
like, she
Hell
out
yeah.
again? Okay.
Look, and when it started raining, you get mad. Like, damn.
Yeah, like, damn. She in the house today.
Hell yeah. Look, you ain't never checked the weather a day in your life. Now it's like you checking it every day.
Never that day. Nah, you would think I
Shit.
was a weatherman. I'm like,
Hell
85
yeah,
degrees.
man. Shit.
Yeah, I know where I'm going this morning.
Right. Look, he drive by, you hit that horn. Pimp, pimp. Good morning, Miss Parker. I'm trying to tell you, shit. I'm trying to tell you. She say, so who's the indecent one? The naked woman walking around in her house or the person outside watching? Shit, nobody. What makes the body indecent?
Because that's what society has determined.
Man, fuck society. Shit, society ain't right. Shit.
That's what society has determined.
Man, shit. When society determined that we gay, are you going with that shit too? Nope. Shit.
Well, hey, like I told one dude, if it lowers my taxes, then yes, I am gay.
Oh shit! Look, yeah, 1943 gay, happy.
Yeah,
shit,
yes.
Happy. Shit,
yeah. I'm not gonna do anything, but yes, I will claim it on my taxes if it makes it a lot cheaper for me.
He said, "Man, shit, fuck that. I'm trying to find a way to stop paying this anyway."
Exactly.
Shit, man, hell no. I ain't putting on no dresses.
No, ain't none of that going on.
Nah.
I'm gonna play the game.
And look, I ain't about to act like Shirley Temple, none of that shit. She said, what I do inside my house is my business. Society needs to mind theirs. 100%. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, that's true. So I personally don't have a problem.
Nah, shit.
I don't.
What DMX say? Where you trying to go? I ain't trying to take it. Fucking with motherfuckers like you, I won't make it. Shit. Shit, real shit. Nah, hell nah, shit. DMX, man. I miss Earl. Straight up. I miss Earl, man. Earl was a motherfucker, boy. That nigga, boy. They don't make him like him no more, man. Straight up.
Nah, definitely not.
I tell you what, man. I was watching that episode on Breakfast Club. That's like one of my favorites. And he asked me, he say, not Breakfast Club, yeah, it was Breakfast Club. He say, so like who do you like in the rap game? Like who do you listen to?
Oh yeah. What do you think
about Drake? He say, well, what do you think about Drake? You like Drake? Nothing about him.
Yeah. Man, you know what? I felt the same way. I was like, I don't like nothing about him.
Hell no. Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna say here lie, man. When he came out with that when he first came out with that Trey Songz and that Drake featuring Trey Songz that Successful, I was feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I related to that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I didn't like the fact that he sounded like he sounded exactly like Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? But like, I was like, all right, cool. But after that,
yeah, it's just too sing-songy for me, you know.
I tell you what, sing-song. It's interesting you say that. Interesting choice of words. After being murdered by a singer, that motherfucker better stay the fuck off that mic. Kendrick Lamar tore that ass up. What was dude name? What was it? Chris Brown just rolled down on.
Yeah,
that nigga better stop. He better cut it out.
That was just somebody with some talent. I ain't even gonna lie.
Man, listen, Chris Brown.
But as far as Drake is like,
yes,
it's just, you know, that's not my lane. That's the best way I could put it. So this little rap battling they having, I was like, oh, it's a loss already before I even heard one song.
Yeah,
100, I was like, it's a loss because I'm like, I'm not 100. A Drake fan. So yeah, he has his fans, but I'm like, there's nothing I can actually say, oh, that's my favorite Drake song. It's nothing about him that I like.
Right. I'm from his acting on. I tell you what though, man, on some real shit, Drake better get with Chris Brown as far as ghostwriting for him.
For
I tell
real,
you
because
what, Chris got on that. Chris
I
got
was
that ass
like,
like a wedgie.
when I heard that, I was like,
Woo-wee.
man, that's Chris Brown. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, man.
like
I'm talking
whoa,
about he was on his b-boy stands all the way through. Like,
you're right. I was like, he came out on fire. I
man,
was like,
yeah.
whoa,
This cat, man, for and being an R&B artist, man, and slash
yeah, that was
dancer,
just like,
that was some E.
woo.
That was some
That was
E
like,
right
man,
there.
you've been studying Pac or something, because you
Man, yeah, he was on some
came out
fire.
on fire, boy.
On some fire. I say, man, oh, I don't look.
Yeah, that was
Crazy thing about it came out of nowhere. Like I didn't
right.
follow the beef.
No,
I
I didn't
knew
either.
about the big three and shit, but like
I didn't
when he
either,
came
but
with that boy, I say, damn, who the fuck
I was
pissing that
right.
boy
I was like, who
Cheerios?
is this? They was like, oh, this Chris Brown. Chris Brown? I'm like, whoa.
Hey, listen, let me tell you, when he dropped that shit right there, I tell you what, shit. Somebody in the rap game about to lose their job because he coming about that R&B shit. He coming about that R&B.
Like, man, this little dude is not playing.
And listen, shit, he wrote that like a woman broke his heart or some shit. Oh,
he had a legit beef. It wasn't no rap beef. That was like,
man,
I'm letting this
like this is
known.
personal, and I'm letting it be known. Shoot,
Right, that's what I say. That was one of them Tupac moments where you go,
man,
whoa.
man, I fucked. What he say? He say you fucked my
So
bitch.
I
I
fucked the
fucked
bitch.
yours while you was with her.
Right.
I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
that was like, oh man, we getting on that level now.
I
Okay,
said this cat is disrespectful.
like that's straight disrespect.
Oh, this cat is disrespectful. Man, I tell you what, I like J. Cole though, man. I like J. Cole.
I like him too. I like
I
him.
tell you what, man. I heard him on that him and Benny the Butcher on the Cadillac that what is it, a caddy, some shit. I gotta look it up, but I tell you what, he was sneak dissing Benny the Butcher on his own shit. And it fucked me up because I was like, damn, like I knew he could go, but I didn't know he could go like that. But I tell you what, if them boys, if anybody come at him wrong, the way he did Benny the Butcher, which it was kind of like an exercise, but the way he did Benny the Butcher on that motherfucker, man, I'm gonna tell you like this: you better think twice about jumping in that cat's lane. Straight up. If you think you're gonna come at him sideways, you better have some fire.
But I will say this. I mean, I feel like what's going on now, that's to me is kind of like what rap has been missing for a while.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You
Because
gotta understand that's what that was the origins of hip hop for real.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
battle rapping and
Yes.
diss records and response records, but
Right. It was all about who was the best MC
yeah,
and what borough was the hardest.
yeah, but now it's like all this old let me sing or halfway slur my lyrics is
Yes.
it's just it's not me.
Right.
It's not me. So it's I let people have what they're gonna have, and I swear to you now, I can listen to 5 songs straight and swear they were by the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Because
They
like
all
nobody is different. Nobody has a even different creativity to themselves.
right. It's funny you say that because like that's how I feel about the women. Realistically, every female MC sounds the same to me.
Now
Like I can't even distinguish their voices.
yeah, not it ain't even the voices for me. It's just the song. Once the song starts, I go, oh, okay. Like, oh, here we go again. I told you I call it strip club music.
Right.
We
call it what?
Strip club music because it's the same subject. It's like
I call it porno music.
I call it that because it's like if you in a strip club, I need some background noise.
Okay, I follow.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I need something
right
to see what this girl on stage or whatever gonna dance to. But
right.
I'm not paying attention to the music at all. So that's why I call it strip club music.
Man, shit. Hey, man, since we talking about strip clubs, she says this mobile rap generation is trash. 100%, I
Yeah,
agree on you that.
I'm with that.
Um, so I'm curious, right? Like, I don't know where the origins of the strip club came from. I can't say it's a bad thing or a good thing either way. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm not going up in there giving away my income tax or my paycheck, but teach their own, whatever.
Hmm.
But
Me
this is
either.
what
I never did that.
I
Seriously.
never understood that shit. I don't. This is what I don't get, or this is what I want to know. What is the origins of this shit? Like, who said go in
Who's the
there and
person
throw
who said
your
it?
paycheck in this at this chick and then make it so bad? So the dudes think it's so slick, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna take this 200 and go get it all in singles and
Hmm.
just throw the money. Well, shit. Me
But
personally,
I'm.
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, man, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I know dudes that was grimy enough that they would rob dudes in a sense.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Because we sitting there and we see a little dude over in the corner just throwing money, throwing money.
right.
So next move we make, we'll go and sit by him. You know what I'm saying? And just straight up like, hey, you need to come up off that.
All of it.
They like, what you talking about? You know what we talking about? You need to
Right.
come up off
Look,
that.
you ain't making up out of here. Shit.
Yeah, you make the call. You make the call.
Real,
So
real shit.
and
Real
then it
shit.
was like I've seen cats do this move too. They'll find a stripper with a bunch of money in her G string, right? Say, hey, come here. Pretend like they want
Yeah.
to dance, rub up on her, but then
Rub that shit right about that string.
slid a good hundred up off that G string.
Hell yeah, shit. Damn right.
So I mean it's a lot of griminess going on. And I see it all as entertainment. I'm one of them people like, yeah, it's entertainment, but I'd be damned if my daughter be up in there doing that.
Right. I mean, shit. I see. Now, here's the thing, right? You know, I got a fucked up sense of humor, right? So, like me
Hmm.
personally, right? The entertainment for me, like, what is she in there doing? She danced for this money, right?
Hmm.
This hard earned money.
Hmm.
So, I mean, how harder can it be than a coin? So, I ain't throwing no singles. I'm throwing pennies at you. I'm gonna make all my money count.
Man, right. I'm gonna throw some straight spare change at you because it's
Look,
money.
yeah, right. Look, well, oh, you don't want to give it back then?
But
Because you're gonna work for this
I,
money.
I kid you not, dudes. I done went in there with. They'll tell you he ain't giving up a dollar.
So ain't shit,
Like he paid to get in, but you ain't gonna finna get nothing else up off of him.
man. Look, do you
'Cause I'm
look? You
like,
want
you out your mind. I mean, I can see you naked from a distance. What I need you up close to me
man,
for?
listen. Look, you want to lap dance? Hell no, don't man. You better
No, that right. I was like, no,
hell
I'm
no.
good. Mm-mm. I'm good. I
It's
saw you over in the corner, so yeah, I'm good.
I'm trying to tell you. Look, it ain't that damn dark in here.
No, it ain't that dark.
Shit.
And trust me, I don't eat the chicken wings there, so it's like I'm good.
Nah, hell no. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Look, it ain't finna drink nothing out that
Nah, I ain't
motherfucker.
for the drink that. They look at me like, why are you here? I'm like,
Right. Hey, look. You got
entertainment.
any water? You got any water? Or look, I came with the fellas. You know,
Mm-hmm. Or
like mobsters, they used to go up in there, and that's where they used to have their business meetings because they knew their wives wouldn't come up in there.
because I was like, it's like being at the mall. I'm gonna look and touch everything, but I ain't gonna buy nothing.
Right, I'm a window shopper.
Right. I'm like, hey, that looks nice, but
Yeah.
that I ain't finna pull out not $1 for it.
I'm trying to tell you, hey Beth, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, that's crazy shit, man. Shit, I ain't never understood that shit, man.
I like I don't know who started that either, but I mean these little young
Hell
dudes.
no.
I just sit back and watch them. And I'm going, man, okay.
Right. Then here's the thing, right? Like so the the behind the scenes story. So, you know, back in the day, in the 60s and the 70s, uh uh the pimp had the hoe on the track
Right.
and she went to work as he put it. You know what I'm saying? You bust your feet, bust down, and you kick in. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you get your little okay, daddy, and you know. So somewhere along the lines, they said pimping was illegal. You know what I'm saying? But the behind the scenes story is that the house is the pimp now. and the dance is paid to the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So, like, I mean, don't wrong behind you know, you got some in there that's doing lines of coke and all this type of shit and doing extras and all this type of shit. You know, it come with the business, whatever. But so let me get this straight. I'm gonna pay Johnny to come in there and shake my ass and titties, do some extras, make thousands of dollars, only for him to give me 200 for the night.
Well, I mean, it depends because, and I can say this because there used to be a point where I was messing with this girl that was a stripper,
Okay.
right? But this had to be the brokest stripper I ever met because, for real, because she would ask me for money, and I was like, "Who I look like?"
Right.
Like,
Look, you better
like
take
you got
that
me
back to
confused
work.
with the other
Right.
dude.
Look, you better go pull a double.
Yeah, I was like, maybe you need to go back to work because
Right. Real
that
shit.
ain't finna happen up in here. Not
I'm
with
trying to tell
your
you,
boy.
shit. Not today. Not today, shit. Not
I
today.
was straight up asked, well, how much you make last night?
Shit, not enough.
And she's like, oh, I didn't make that much. I'm like, well, yeah, you need to take your ass back to work tonight.
Man,
So,
look and
you ain't
hurry
about
up.
to get nothing above me for real.
Nah, shit, hell nah. Look, we don't do that. We don't do that. We gonna split this money. We're gonna get this money, we're gonna split this money. But if you think that you're gonna get yours and then eat yours up and then stick your hand in my pocket, I don't know where the hell they do that shit at.
Like, nah. But obviously that didn't last too long. I was like, oh no.
Right. Diana
But,
says that's an interesting. Hold on one second, Aunt. So she says it's no different from the barber or the hairdresser paying booth rent in a shop. Okay,
yeah.
I'm not saying that it's not right, but so with this, here's my thing though. The barber in the shop is not getting robbed. He ain't not doing extras. He ain't essentially what I'm saying is this is like he paying a flat rate each month, right? He pays rent. Right? Okay, cool. I pay rent. And then I hustle up the rest. You know, if you notice, every barber don't have the same rate, right?
Right.
Tips, this, that, and the third. Cool. But every night, Consuela getting hit across the goddamn head. That's pimping. That's not rent, that's pimping.
Well, not only that, it's like if you go to a barber or a hairdresser, you know what you're in there for.
Right.
You know you're gonna get a haircut or get your hair done.
Right.
So I mean, I see what she's saying, but like I said, at the same time, we talking about entertainment.
Yeah,
unless you walking into a strip club looking to marry one of these chicks, then that's on you. But
I mean, shit, you know, shit. What's his name? Ice-T made it work. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole different level. That's what you want, then go after it.
Look, and so did Montel Williams. You know what I'm saying? Shit, to each his own. He married a prostitute.
Yeah, exactly. And I know dudes that be like, yeah, this my girl.
Right.
Wait a minute. Oh, what you mean? Your girl? You sure about that?
Yeah.
I paid $5 the other night and saw your girl ass naked. So
shit.
That's your girl? Hey, if you want to claim it, then be my guest.
I mean, shit, you know, to each their own. But I mean,
right. That's what you like in your life. Then so be it.
You know, shit. Hey, at the end of the day, it's her job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's a hell of a job. So let me tell you about your girl.
Here's my question, right? So, if your girl is a stripper, right? If your girl's a stripper, do you make her quit, or do you become, or if you were a stripper and she met you at the Gentleman Quarterly, and she said, okay, well, you got to quit. Do you quit, or do you keep working, or do you quit her?
you quit her, like I told you in my case, because I was slowly becoming the pimp. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I was, I
Right,
was
right. No,
like,
no, no. I understand. I understand.
I was
I
like,
understand.
so how much you make tonight? That was the lead on question. How much you
Right.
make tonight? Oh yeah, man, I'm gonna need about 200. I gotta take care of a little something.
You
You
say
know
I
what
was
I'm
acting
saying?
out of character, so I had to
Yeah,
let it
I was
go.
like, I was getting myself in a different position. Well, I was like, wait a minute, this ain't me for real, you
Right,
know.
right. Shit.
But I
Right.
might as well take advantage of the situation.
Hey, and
But
that's the thing. You try not to. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah,
try
you
not.
try not. I try to be the nice guy, and that's what I was
Right.
trying to be with her. But it brought me way out of character. Where I was like, man, this ain't you for real.
Hey,
You
hey, look.
know,
You say I'll stick
this
around.
is this.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
And you stuck around till you had to powder up. You said, "Oh
right.
no."
I had a bit of a conscience. You know what I'm saying? Where I was like, oh man, this ain't gonna sit well because
And
she
say
gonna
my
start.
name is a pimp named Slickback.
Right. I want her thinking she actually gonna come around the family and be like, yeah, this is my girl, and somebody
Oh
go, oh
shit.
man, I saw your girl at the spot the other
Man,
week.
look, look, she was at Ray's, and I ain't talking about the boom
Right.
boom room.
I saw your girl posted
Yeah,
up, so
real
you know
shit,
that's your girl.
real shit. Diana say right, but the difference as far as the barbershop goes, she says, but different haircuts or hairstyles cost different prices.
Mhm.
Basic haircut might be $20. Yeah, when we were teenagers. But a but a crazy lineup with designs and shit is 50.
Right.
Okay, so we understand that. So a lap dance is $75 and some pootie tang is 200. I mean, cool, but here's the thing: she did all that, but then threw it in the pot. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. She
That's
had
my
to.
that's my thing. Is here's the thing: the money
Yeah,
that you
she had
see
to
on
break
her G
bread with
string,
somebody else.
right?
Hmm.
That money you see in her G string when she go backstage, she throwing that shit in the pot. Then at the end of the
Hmm.
night, they gonna cut that with the kind of like these like a server. They gonna cut
Hmm.
that with the house. Then one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. So if we all up there dancing, right? Let's say you and Beth up there dancing, right? And you brought in $1,000 off of one show, and Beth only brought in 50, but now you got to split all that money with her. Now, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fuck that, man.
Yeah.
You getting
No,
robbed.
that's you are for
You
real.
getting robbed.
That's what I said. Whoever run it is the pimp, pretty
Yeah,
much.
they pimping. The house is the pimp.
That's a pimp. Hmm.
100%. Best say be your bodyguard.
No, I couldn't even do that one because it was like, nah. Because I mean, what really struck me the most is when we was sitting around and I said, "Hey, how did your day go?" And I thought, man, what the hell are you asking a question like that for?
Right, right,
How
right.
was your day? I already know how your day went. I don't want to hear about it. You know, I'm a man. I'm not
Oh,
stupid.
no,
I'm
shit.
like, yeah, I already know what you did.
Right. Diana say,
So
if I was stripping, I wouldn't want my man at the club with me. Shit, I mean, shit depends on, you know what I'm saying? If it doesn't
and
bother me none, whatever, you know what I'm saying? In fact, I would be on some security type shit because I'm gonna watch certain
every
shit that
dude,
you're not gonna let, certain shit that you're not gonna let go down that the house is gonna
exactly
let go down. You know what I'm saying?
right. So
Uh,
it's like I know it's dudes that's done that and sit there and get turned on by it, but I'm like, I'm not that dude.
yeah, best say, hey, now I'd make at least 75. I was just, I look, I wasn't trying to be offensive and nothing. Like, I was just making a scenario. I was just being silly because right now it's only showing that we have 2 viewers. So like, that's why I just used you too. She, Diana said, nah, fuck that. Exactly. Shit, you making $1,000 off of one dance and shit, and then you got
Yeah.
to split this motherfucker with whoever's in the fucking
Whoever working that
working
night.
there. On top of the house, like I said, you getting pimped and then fucking robbed at the same time. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Shit.
for real. It's
Hey,
like
but wait a minute. But wait a minute. You see how fast she said, you see how fast Diana said, nah, fuck that.
Mhm.
But here's the thing: people don't like it in certain aspects, but in other aspects will accept it. And here's here's a perfect example. In this scenario that I just painted, Diana said, "Nah, fuck that," and everybody else that in their right mind would say, "Man, fuck that shit. Hell no, I ain't going for that shit." Right? But you earned your paycheck, and they taxed that shit. Right? Then you took it home, and then on top of that, You went and bought some food and they taxed that off the same paycheck, and then the gas and your clothes, etc. You see what I'm saying? So at what point do you say enough is enough? Somewhere along the line, motherfuckers need to start speaking up. And I'm gonna keep bringing that shit up until motherfuckers get on board. Straight up. I mean, here's the thing, right? At times I feel like I'm more offended than everybody else, and I like to work on the books. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I'm self-employed, so I don't follow W2. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So with that being said, like I'm irritated for y'all, you know what I'm saying, that are up under this W2 or just getting smacked across the head. Like shit, I'm ready to go to war. Murphy's over here saying like shit, well, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? It's been going on like this for years. And fuck that. I'm tired of the shit.
Yeah, because they used to the process, so it's like, why change it? You know, in their way of thinking.
Right. I feel it.
So that's a hard mindset to change. You know.
Yeah, Beth did mention that before in one of the previous shows. She said sometimes the hardest thing to do is to denounce or walk away from your normal
Your routine, yeah.
your
What
normal routines.
what you consider routine is hard to just say, "Ah, okay, I'm gonna give it up."
100%. 100%. Bum 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 bum. This motherfucker's over here. I'm over here getting hit in the DM and shit.
Man, why
Look,
these folks jump in, man?
motherfuckers over there, he, ha ha, and
Hey,
messages.
jump
I say,
in,
y'all motherfucking niggas better be tuning in this motherfucking podcast. Nigga, shit, you know what I'm saying?
jump
That part.
in.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Y'all over there heckling in the goddamn in the DM and shit.
What you
You know what I'm
scared
saying?
of? Go on, jump in.
Right. It was based on it was a topic, it was a conversation that we was talking about earlier about some music and some beats and shit. And they both know about the damn podcast. Y'all over the he and ha ha. It was a group and bing bing and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a bing bing upside some heads around this month. Shit. She says, good looking Diana. She says, my teen thinks this is her. Oh, yes. I remember you telling me about this. So Beth says,
Really?
yeah, she says, my teen thinks this is her career path. Keeps telling me she's going to be a stripper.
Wow.
And any advice or any feedback on that?
Yeah, put your hands on her.
Oh, shit.
Put your hands on her right now.
Well,
And I don't mean pray for her.
I was gonna say, you talking about praying or what you talking about?
No, put some hands on her because yeah, that ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, I don't know, like
Not gonna fly. I mean, I'm to the
that's
point
like
that
every day. That's right.
I'm to the point I wouldn't let my daughter work at Hooters.
Man, shit.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Because it's like to me that's the gateway. I don't care
it's
what
like smoking weed. It's the gateway.
Yeah, that's the gate. I don't care what anybody say. That's the gateway.
Oh
Because
man, she said
you know
about
what I
10
mean?
minutes ago.
Why do you feel the need to walk around dressed like that? I get the purpose of the restaurant,
Right.
but I mean, from my experience, from just going in there, first of all, I like women. I like women with body. Okay, I'll put it like that.
Right.
So you can't be built like a 10-year-old coming up to me talking about, hey, hun, how can I help you? First of all, go get your mama, because I ain't finna tolerate this bull. You know, they try to.
You need some curves.
Right, I'm sitting down with family. They trying to sit beside. Whoa, what you doing? Stand up and take this order. I don't need you sitting right beside me to get my order. We can hear each other clearly, and there's been times my daughter looking at him like, what is she doing? I'm like, right, you know better than that. I'm like, you got to sit right beside me to get my order. No, stand your ass up and take it. Yeah, I don't need you sitting beside me.
Hooters. I don't quote me on this, but I believe Hooters actually was designed for the businessmen. Their lunch meetings and shit. You know what I'm saying, that type of thing. My thing is, this is like, I don't know about before, but now, all right. So the name of the place, the establishment, is called Hooters.
Hooters.
So at one point in time, these women had ample bosom, right?
Right.
The cups floweth over. But now it seems like, to me, the only people that they're hiring are people with augmentations. Because there's no bra straps on these chicks, but they shit sitting up like they got snowballs up under their shirt. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even that. Call me a weirdo, but I actually go in there for the chicken.
Cut it out. Come on.
I mean, seriously. Maybe I'm a weirdo for that one. But I'm like,
hey,
I
you
came
heard
here
first.
I didn't came in here for the chicken. I didn't came in here to see titties. I came in here for chicken.
Hey, I heard the song say ass and titties.
Right. But
I just want the chicken.
Right. I came in here for that chicken because that's all that's on my mind right now. If I want to see ass and titties, I know where to go. But I'm not trying to see it here, not over my food.
He said, I don't want no titties, I just want some wings.
And make it quick. Make sure they're crispy when you bring them.
He says, this to go?
Yeah, right. This might be a to-go order because you trying to get on my nerves right about now.
Right. That part.
I ain't never been that type of dude. Like, oh, man, I'm going to Hooters. I'm like, okay, yeah, I want some chicken right now, too. But maybe you going for a different purpose, but I'm going for the chicken.
I was gonna say it's like a strip club. It ain't even a strip club, but like,
no, it's close.
Yeah, but
it is close, in my opinion.
Hey, wait a minute. Diana going in. She say, but won't eat the wings at the strip club?
No, sure won't. Because that's a different environment.
I didn't
go there for the wings. You understand?
I did. Shit, I know that's right.
I didn't go there for the wings.
Hell no, shit.
I would tell you the real. One time, this was me and Travis, right?
All right.
We step up in there, and he disappeared on me. He come back with a plate of wings. I said, man, what the hell you get some chicken for, bro?
You got some lay.
He got a straight up 6-piece. I said, where you get the wings? I said, bro, where you come up with the wings for, cuz?
Right.
He said, man, these wings good. Man, dog, we in a strip club. Why would you eat chicken? I said, obviously, you done lost your focus. Because I did not come up in here for some damn chicken. I mean,
hey,
for the fuck, bro.
Right. Hey, look, that's like going to the Chinaman, right? Don't get me wrong, right? The first time I ever seen this shit was when I was down there in St. Louis. But it's like going to the Chinaman asking for some fucking barbecue ribs, man. I tell you what.
It's like, bro, you done lost your entire focus right
now. Man, I tell you what, the first time I came down there, we was on what, St. Louis Avenue? And I seen that motherfucking Leroy's Chop Suey. I said, what the fuck?
Down on the corner, right? Down on the corner, right? Dude named
Leroy's Chop Suey. I said, man,
dude named Leroy. Yeah, so that right there is a red flag.
I said to myself, man, if this ain't some Last Dragon shit in my Papa Green's Pizza,
straight hood, and I'm like, that don't add up,
man.
Hey, ain't being racist, but I prefer an Asian person cooking my fried rice. I'm so sorry,
man. Listen, fried rice should not taste like fried chicken.
Exactly. I have nothing against you working here, but
working there, but owning that motherfucker.
I'm sorry, you own it. I'm like, man, that's skeptical to me.
Listen, the only good thing about Leroy owning the Chop Suey is he ain't serving up no rats or cats. That's it.
That might be the purpose, but
you better check for the roaches.
Oh, on the real, I'm not. You can't tell me, hey, dog, I want some rice. Let's go to Leroy's. Wait a minute, partner. No, no, no,
Oh, shit. Hey,
no. I'm sorry. No, that
Leroy
ain't
back
gonna
there on
happen.
that walk talking about who's the
Yeah,
master.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, man. This is suspect as hell.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
This is straight up
Shit.
suspect.
Hell no. Let's say I went to a strip club once and a beer was $14. I almost lost my mind. She said I can drink for free at home in front of a mirror if I want to see tits. I know that's right.
Hey, that's why you drink before you go in. Trust me, I know all the tricks of the trade.
Listen, I never understood that. Me personally, like even the bar scene,
Mm-hmm.
I never understood that. So people go to the bar, right, to go drink, knowing that the cops are sitting around the corner waiting on your ass to come out this bitch because you got to go home. Now they gonna hit you with this
The
driving while
DUI.
intoxicated shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather go to the grocery store where it's cheaper, give me a
Mm-hmm.
6-pack, 12-pack, whatever have you, if that's what I'm gonna do. Go
Mm-hmm.
home, drink till I pass out, if that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Call over some friends, play some cards, whatever, this, that, and that. But to go to the bar knowing that these dickheads is outside waiting,
Mm-hmm.
nah, man, that don't even make no sense.
That's why I lost interest
Shut up.
in clubs a long time ago. Because I'm like, first of all, I don't drink or smoke, but I'm like, I could
Right,
sit at the house, drink what I want to drink,
right.
and listen to the music I want to hear.
Listen to right.
I don't want to hear what the DJ is playing and all that. I'm like, man, I want to listen to something else. So I'm gonna pay you to listen to some crap I don't want to hear in the first place.
Right.
And then
And the,
I don't dance, so
right.
I'm
Gangsters
wasting my
don't dance
time.
free turkey.
I don't dance, so I'm wasting. So I'm supposed to go in there dressed up, sweat out my clothes, to try to potentially talk to a woman that's gonna say no, 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 but she'll gladly accept a free drink from me.
Right. Right. And then wait a minute. Then you gotta, and then see, that's another reason why it never made any sense to me about the club. So you went to the club, right, dressed to the nines, and the
Hmm.
motherfucker's a death trap. The motherfucker about as big as the goddamn screen, the screen that we framed in, right? Motherfucker
Right,
step on your shoe, or you step on somebody's shoe. Now they want to up a pistol, or they want to fight.
right. And then I can't dress like I want to dress for real because
Nah.
I'm coming in there white tee
Yeah.
fitted.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When they came with that dress code shit, yeah,
Yeah, when they
it
came
was
with
a
that,
wrap.
that
It
really
was
did
a
it
wrap.
for me. I was like,
Yeah,
nah, I
it was
can't
a
do
wrap.
this, man.
It was definitely a
I,
wrap. It was definitely a wrap.
I ain't finna put on a suit just to dance
Hell
around and
nah.
break a sweat. Nah,
Hell
that ain't
nah.
getting ready
And
to
it ain't no
happen.
30 over club neither at the time. Hell no.
No, no. So I was like, that put me out the game real quickly. I was like, man, y'all could have this little club scene.
Right. Let's say I like to drink at home in PJs and play games or be around a fire, but I do like going to a dive bar.
Yeah, I
Eh,
mean, each his own. I'm not knocking anybody that goes, but I'm just saying, me personally,
right.
a club is my last thing.
So here's my thing, right? I don't like the club scene. I don't do the clubs. I don't do the clubs, I don't do the bars. So like I'll go to a pool hall, you know what I'm saying, where it's the
Hmm.
theme is to go play pool, not to sit around and get now they do serve drinks there, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, and they do serve food. I'll go to something like that. Go play some darts or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But to go into a bar, it's too many. Listen, the bar flies in there. Everybody trying to pick up this chick. She done fucked everything in there, but today is Earl's day to get him a piece. So she didn't rejected Tom because today is Earl's day, and now Earl want to fight. And man, I ain't got time for that shit. Nah,
Yeah, I don't. Man.
you know what I'm saying?
I don't need.
Or this line right here. You looking at my woman?
Yeah, hey, like I told him, you sure that's your woman?
Wait a minute. Which one are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole bunch of chicks in here. You looking around, you know what I'm saying? And it never fails. You never looking at anybody particular. You just looking at general vicinity, but it's always some dickhead that feel like goddamn he got fucking the most beautiful goddess in the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
oh, you looking at my woman? Who? You came up to me and ain't a woman even around you. You talking about man? No,
yeah. But I
no.
mean, I just can't do that. that's just a personal thing. It ain't knocking anybody. I just can't do it.
Right. Pool, with darts, pool, and trivia. Hey, you know what? That trivia shit, man. That trivia shit is kind of cool though. You know what I'm saying? Them little spots and shit where they got the trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you win free food and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's this game that they used to do. I know about the bar because I used to be a bouncer when I first came home at this place called Somewhere Else on Mahoning Avenue. And I to this day I still don't understand it, but I noticed that a lot of bars play this motherfucker. It's called Follow the Queen or some shit. I don't know what the fuck that shit is, but like people be making lots of money off that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's weird to me, but like they be having all type of little games and shit. But yeah, the trivia, trivia be hitting though. Especially if you can get like if you can go with like 3 or 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it turns it's like almost like a game night and shit.
Okay.
Queen of Hearts, that's it. Yeah, Queen of Hearts. You're right.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't know because I don't really hang out like that.
Okay. Hey, so Diana could tell you about this one right here. Diana says bar food, people, darts. That's a good time. Maybe even karaoke, but fuck the bars and clubs. I'm with you on that one. Diana could tell you about this one. For those who are looking for something interesting or fun to do, she was telling me about it one time. It's called the what the hell are those? The danger rooms. Those danger rooms.
Yeah,
So
yeah, those are cool.
yeah, you gotta y'all got any questions, man? Diana, if you got some time, you want to explain it, or if y'all want to hit Diana up, she can tell you about, man. Them motherfuckers look kind of dope.
Yeah, those are real cool. Yeah, you especially if you got a good amount of people
Yes, yeah,
with some common sense.
yeah.
I know they don't exist nowadays. Some folks with some common sense and
Right.
yeah, that can be a good time.
Escape rooms, yeah. Oh, I said
Escape
danger room.
room.
My fault. Escape room. Yeah.
Yeah,
My bad. I said danger rooms. My bad. I was watching
yeah.
X-Men. So what? Sue me.
No, I knew what you was talking about.
Right.
Yeah, escape rooms are cool.
No doubt. Hey, Beth, you say no dance clubs. You don't get your boogie on? Yeah. Shoot, don't feel bad. I look, we don't dance no more. The homeboy Tank, he from St. Louis too. He does karaoke, but the way he does the karaoke, right? Him and his wife, they go probably about an hour before they go, they'll go and they'll be drinking like at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll catch an Uber or they'll walk to the local bar or whatever have you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go do the karaoke, but they call it drunk karaoke. And I say, man, what? So they get up there, you know, saying you already got the lick courage and shit. And they get up there and they get the. I say, man, that shit crazy. So one time he was doing it right, and goofy ass. He was on the stage and he left his phone down there next to the wife. And so she went on there and went live with the motherfucker on Facebook. Hey man, I was hollering. I say, man, what the hell? I say, man, look at my guy, man. Straight up, he was up there on stage cutting up, man. I say, shit.
I've seen people do it. That's for one thing. For some reason I don't have the courage to do that. I don't know why. I don't. It's like I know. I don't know. I communicate. It's like I can't get up there and attempt to sing a song and just have people watch me. I'm like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. But it looks like it's fun. And I sit back there and just laugh about it.
But see, that's why you the producer.
Yeah, that explains a lot. I never tried to be an artist because I'm like, it's that little bit of fear where I'm like, nah, I can't get up there.
I tell you what, man, it's a bit of a rush, but I tell you what, for me, the hardest part, in all actuality, for me, the hardest part is not getting up on the stage, it's not performing. It's the motherfucking lights, man. Them bitches be hot as fuck. I be up there like this, like I'd be like, hey, and it's crazy because like when I be doing my performing and right when I used to perform, I remember I used to be like, I'd be because I know my bars and shit, right? And I'd be like, damn. Now you know the song like 3-4 minutes long and shit, right? 3 minutes,
Right. The
6
light
seconds.
is
I'm like,
killing
man,
you.
this shit forever. I'm like, shit, man. Like, I'm trying to stay on cadence. I don't want to be going faster than the beat and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, can we hurry this up? This shit hot up here. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got to the point where, because I when I perform, I put on a hell of a show. That's actually what kind of got me into the point where when I was performing, I might start on the stage, but I never end my performance. I'm down there on the floor with everybody else. And man, I'm down there with the crowd and shit, man. This should be, man, bruh, you be up there. Like, all right, prime example. So you see me keep taking off my hat, putting it back on. So that's that's the reason is because like these lights, they're almost like now they're sitting right here in my face. So the house lights, you know, they be boom, boom, and then different colors and all type of shit. And then you got some that's down there on the monitor on the bottom of the stage. And so like you really can't see everybody out there on the floor because the lights just boom. So that's another thing. Like when you performing, you'll see a lot of people when they perform, they put on glasses. Realistically, you know, like some people when they get to singing, they close their eyes, whatever have you. Realistically, they're closing their eyes because if they don't have glasses on, they're being blinded anyway. Man, listen, I'd be up there like this. I start out or if I'm singing, you know what I'm saying, but whatever. And they get the hat get to turn this way. I'm like, shit, I'm coming out my shirt and shit. And I'm like, man, fuck this. I get off this stage, man. Like, man, I remember I did a performance and I had on these wife beater jeans, not jean shorts, wife beaters, jean shorts, and I had a button up baseball jersey. I'm up there like this. I got my hat on and shit. I'm like, man, I come from up on that month. Oh shit! I come up out now. It wasn't like I was trying to flex on it. I was just hot. I started to feel myself start to sweat, right? So I come up out my shirt, I toss it off to the side and shit. Chicks, oh my god! You know, at the time I had the little body and shit, little physique and shit. So I'm like, oh man. So I'm up on the stage and I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my little set. Shit got hot. I'm trying to come out the wife beater, right? And couldn't get the man. I said, man, I gotta get off this stage. I'm up there cooking. I hit up with everybody else, right? So I'm like, everybody up under me and everything. We just having a good time. Well, I was trying to get up out of the shirt. They ended up ripping the shirt up off me. It was just a wife beater or whatever have you, which was cool, you know what I'm saying? So then, like, I was like, oh, all right. So then I kind of understood in performing when like oh no, you can't be up there on the stage and chicks doing it. But I understood why they was doing it, you know what I'm saying? You play into the shit. It was kind of an accident. Like I said, I was hot. I wasn't trying to get my sexy on or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I was hey, if a motherfucker would have threw some water up there on me, I would have been ever so grateful. You know what I'm saying? I was so grateful. I was up that motherfucker on fire. Yeah. She said, I've never done one. I'd be the weak link. I don't know about all that. Beth is talking
about the escape rooms.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that because it's
a team effort.
It's a team. Yeah, it's a team effort. When you got a group that, okay, you might be looking at one thing, somebody else will come like, hey, check this out. You go, oh man, I missed that. So don't ever think that you'll be a weak link. I mean, this.
Hell yeah.
I mean, but every now and then you do get that one stupid person that
right. But I feel like
hand in front of their face, you know.
Right, and that's just it with the rooms. It's the very abstract thing that most people would be like. They'd be like, okay, well, this pen means something, and you'd be like, well, what is this? What is this? This thimble for? You just everybody's like, oh, that's part of the room, and here it is. That was a key element that you actually needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like,
yeah. Don't ever look at it as like you never the weak link. No, you might pick up on something that somebody else in the room totally didn't get.
Hey, look, that was the very piece of information that you need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's what y'all needed.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about the weak link.
To win. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Diana said they're a good time. About 3 minutes and you'll be fully into it. LOL.
You will.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
It is like one big mystery that all y'all got to solve. So
Yeah, some of them are themed. You know what I'm saying?
Some of themes and yeah. So it's like, okay, how do we get out of this? You know.
Right, right. Shoot, man. Listen, if y'all want to, anybody in the area, y'all want to get together and do one. Shoot, I'm down for it. Shoot, let me know. Shit, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So they
you'll
got
see.
them all over the place. They got them in Boardman, down there by our mall.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got a couple others out there, like in Cleveland, out there in the metropolitan area and stuff. But like the ones down there by our mall, it's a whole establishment. Like you like how you would go into like the Gap. So you
Yeah,
actually go in there and they have different little. You pick
different
what
rooms.
theme you want to do. Hell yeah!
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
man,
That's how most of them are set up.
that's
Man,
cool.
you know what? I wish I'd have known that when I was up there because I was looking for something to do. Believe
What,
me,
man? Next time,
dude.
I know you don't like it up here, but next time you come down, hit me up, man. So we gonna go
Yeah,
do something.
I was like, man, just the moment I arrived in the Youngstown, even the kids was like, "What is there to do?" I said, "Sleep."
Hey, look, Youngstown, you ain't never
I
lied.
was right. I was like, you can get some rest if that's what you want to do.
Listen,
'Cause,
Youngstown
we not don't expect to do nothing.
yeah, on a norm for real, Youngstown, you gotta go abroad. You ain't finna just sit around here
Yeah,
and think you just gonna be like, oh well, we gonna go hit up this museum and nah, it
no,
ain't that type of it ain't that
I told them
type of
ain't none of
living.
that going on. I say
Nah,
worst come to worst, we'll drive over to Pittsburgh. But
I'll say Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh is like 45 minutes away. You got
right,
Cleveland,
yeah,
Akron, a lot of stuff to do.
Cleveland, Akron is kind of the same to me. Only thing I would say I did when I went to Akron was go to the NFL Hall of Fame in Canton.
That's Canton. Yeah. Now Canton.
Yeah,
Yeah, Canton is Canton. Other than the
but to me it seemed like the same place. It's like they right next to each other. So
not that far apart, but like, well,
yeah,
so all right, so if you remember, all right, so let me put it like this: Canton is like a big Youngstown, just like
hmm
Cleveland. Akron is more like a big Joliet. You remember how it
okay,
was when we, yeah,
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
All right, so yeah,
yeah.
so
Because
like
I mean it
it's
was
plenty
like
to
I was
do. You just got to go in
and,
there.
and when I went, it was like I was actually leaving. So I was leaving out of Akron's airport,
Oh,
but I had a big delay. So I was like, damn, what could I do? And I thought
yeah,
about it. I said, okay, let me ride over to Canton and check out the Hall of Fame because I'm
you-
like, I might not get this chance again.
right. See, that's what happened. You went the wrong direction. See, so if you would have stayed in Akron, you had the zoo, you got the museums, uh, 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 you got the mall, it's various. It's so much stuff out there to do, man.
Mm-hmm.
The university in itself, like the campus,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of interesting too. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just get the hell away from Youngstown.
Yeah.
Yo,
But no, I would say about being a big football fan, that Hall of Fame was calling
yeah,
my
no
name.
doubt, no
I
doubt,
was like,
no
oh,
doubt.
I gotta check this out. I might not get this opportunity again.
I feel like they did it okay, but I feel like they could have did a lot more to it. But like, it's been a while since I've heard anything about it. But um, might be time for them to expand and step they shit up.
Yeah, because it was smaller than I expected it to be.
Right. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, I
And
walking
we got
around, I was
lived
like,
inside it.
man, I thought this place would have been a lot bigger, but
Right.
it was still one of them experiences where I was like, oh, I gotta check this out. You know?
Mm-hmm. It's one of those it's kind of like the Titanic or if you're ever out at the in California, you get an opportunity to go to the Pacific Ocean. It's
Hmm.
one of those once in your lifetime experiences that you like, hey, something I can scratch off the bucket list or say that hey, I actually got to do it in my lifetime.
Yeah, I got to see it. Yeah, yeah,
Um, kind of like the Arch, you know what I'm saying? You're
right.
in St. Louis, go check it out.
Hmm.
Mark it off. Don't make it a habit of keep going back and shit because it's not all like that.
Right, right. No, and I
It's not
tell
like
people
that.
that because they be like, "Oh, I want to see the horse." I'm like, "Man, we can stand outside and see the horse."
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, man. Shoot, hey, listen,
like,
it was
like
cool when we
that's
were kids. You know what I'm saying? For me, anyway, it was like, oh, well, damn, all right, cool. But
yeah,
like after you, especially living there, you like,
yeah. You just like, man, I see it every day. So it's like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
okay, yeah, the arch is still there. Gee, imagine that.
Right. Hey man, we going to the arch. You mean McDonald's? You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
right.
You
That's
know
like,
what I'm saying? What the fuck?
so when people
Shit.
come here and they say that, I've been like, okay, you have fun with that one. I'm gonna sit
Right,
at that.
right. You don't
I'm
want to
gonna sit
go?
at home. Yeah, no, what? No, I see it every day. For what?
Right. It's like asking a person from New York, do you want to go to the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, it's like, what? Did it move?
Right. Is it toppling? Did something happen? You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Right.
Fuck yeah. Shit. No, man. Diana say I'm a tourist. I want to see the arch.
Yeah,
I tell you what,
right. No, all means, go see it.
that's how
And
you know. That's how you know a person that's never been there or doesn't live there. Because
right,
anybody that wants to go to see the arch is a tourist, 100%. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
it. That's all that's
And can
there.
tell you, 100%. I remember the first time seeing it. You know what I'm saying? We came to visit, and I
Hmm.
remember us driving up, and I was like, oh wow, that's great. I want to go see it. We got to mother's house, and then
Hmm.
eventually dad took us, you know what I'm saying? And we went, and then I was like, oh, all right, cool. Now, I've been back and forth to St. Louis 1,000 times after that moment, and I tell you what, I don't give a fuck about no arch. You know what
You're
I'm
right.
saying?
You
Like,
don't care about it. It's like it
you know,
is. I mean, that's the funny part. It's a one-time thing. You go there, you ride the little tram, which is about as big as an airplane bathroom,
right.
up to the top. You
Yep.
look out you look out the windows, and you go, huh? Okay, this it?
Right. Right. Hell
Like,
yeah.
this
Hey,
is it. Okay, well,
fucking sketchy
let's
ass
go back
elevators
down.
and shit take you up to the top. Hell yeah. Shit.
Right, that's it. And then you take the little elevator back down, and you like, okay, that yeah, I saw it. All right.
Right. And that's it. That's it. I mean, again, like it's something for people who've never been there to scratch off their bucket list, but shit. You know what? I tell you what, you want to talk about something enjoyable to go see in St.
Mm-hmm.
Louis?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is crazy. And maybe you can attest to this. I don't know if you've ever done it. My father put me up on this shit. My dad put me up on this shit. Bruh. I'd rather go to Anheuser-Busch than
That
go
brewery
to
tour,
Bro, that's
man,
what we're
boy, that
talking.
man. Even if you don't drink, you be like, man, I want something to
Yes,
drink right now,
yes,
boy.
hell yeah,
Man,
hell yeah,
that is interesting. I ain't
hell
gonna lie.
yeah. And like when my dad took me, they took you on a little tour and everything. It kind of reminded me of
Hmm.
what do you call that? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It kind of
Yeah,
reminded me of that. You know what
yeah,
I'm
you do have that feeling because you be
saying?
like,
Yeah. And then
oh,
like
this is how beer is made, you know?
right. And then they had they took you around. They had they showed you the Clydesdales and shit.
Yeah, and those
Man,
things
that
are
shit was dope
huge.
as hell. I was like, man, this is this. Now that was
Yeah,
more enjoyable than the art.
yeah,
You know what
it
I'm
is
saying?
because you see one of them, you go, this ain't a normal horse. This thing is
Hell
huge.
yeah. Man, listen, you standing up there, you standing next to this mug, you looking up and
Right.
your shoulder and shit. Like, nah, man, you need a ladder to climb up on him. And
Exactly. Yeah, they did. They are
so
huge. But I would say as far as that, it really, and it's a fun time to go there like during Christmas because everything is lit up.
yeah,
The buildings outside and all that. So
yes,
you ain't even gotta go on a tour. You can just drive through the area and you be
really,
like, man, this is really nice. And a lot of people here do that around
huh?
that time of the year because buildings got their lights on them and
Oh yeah,
the
oh yeah,
whole nine. So you'd be like, man, this is cool. But yeah, that
that's
brewery tour, yeah, that
that
was
part is
always
man,
fun.
hell yeah.
That
I
was
remember my
always
dad took me,
fun.
man. I was like, man, this shit is dope, man. Like,
Yeah,
huh?
just for some strange reason, and you go, this is fun, and
Yeah,
I get to see how beer is made, and you
hell
go in there
yeah.
acting silly, be like, hey
Look,
man, let me get a little sample of that.
right, yeah. Can I get a
Let me get a little taste for the road home.
Give me a little of them hops.
Yeah, just a little taste before I go home.
Hell yeah. Look, I'm cool. I ain't driving. Hell
No, right. I know I'm underage. I just want a little sample.
yeah,
That's all.
shit. Yeah, right. Fuck yeah, man. I miss that shit, man. Hey, you said the lights. Curious.
Uh-huh.
Kings Highway, the
Uh-huh.
bridge on Kings Highway. Um, it was
What's
down there
that?
by the circle in the where Zips used to be at. Do they still they light those up?
I'm trying to think of what bridge you're talking about.
Shit. Let me see. I'm thinking off of all right, St. Louis Avenue. Now you know it's been forever. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Let me try to visualize the damn area.
Right, it's like it's been there since the beginning of time. So
Yeah. Man, I'm trying to think. And it's crazy because now look, you know damn well I'm calling off everything off of memorization. So shit been changed in some years and shit.
Okay.
All right, so you come out of so the house on St. Louis Avenue, come out of mother's house.
Okay.
Come down the stoop. Come down to the street. Make a make a right.
All right. Yeah, because it's going towards Kings Highway. Right.
Right. Then you gotta make a you gotta get to Kings Highway, you're gonna go straight out. Remember where Zips and shit used to be at?
Yeah. Because that was
down that end.
Right behind us. Okay.
All right. So if you keep going straight down out that way, it's not Dellison. Where the hell is that?
Delmar.
Thank you, Delmar.
You got to cross Delmar and keep going south.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to think about it myself because I'm like, what is he talking about?
Hey, shit. I said I'm calling off a memorization, man.
Right,
look,
and make it so bad I live here and forgot about it. But,
But now you know why? Because I'm calling it off of how I remember it. You see it every day, so a lot of it has changed to you.
Right, and it's like I said, it's one of the things where it's so automatic that I don't go, oh, it's lit up. It's like I'm just driving down Kings Highway.
Yeah, I'm just driving down the damn road and shit.
Right, I'm on the street. I'm not tripping off the lights. I'm like, this is just Kings Highway to me. But they light that up.
That's dope. Beth says, I saw it out the window. She's talking about the arch. I saw it out the window. Excuse me, driving across country. No need to ever see it again.
Hey,
not like what you saw.
I'm not knocking you for that. It's still one of them things.
Right. Diana says the breweries in Tennessee are awesome too. He's right, especially at Christmas time. Beautiful.
I would say another one I went to was kind of on accident too. I went to the distillery where they make Jack Daniels.
What?
I was on the way home from Alabama, and this was a road trip, and I saw the sign when I hit through Kentucky.
Okay.
I was like, let me check this out. It was one of those things. Like, let me check this out. And I went through now. I was like, okay, I see why people be lit.
Man, don't get a taste of that Kentucky bourbon and shit.
Just the fumes up in there. I was like, oh,
damn.
Man, am I gonna make it back? Because it's on 100 up in here. But
so is it automated or do they got human workers in there?
Yeah, both.
Somebody in that motherfucker fucked up then.
But I was like, man, underage. Boy, y'all should be laying on the floor right about now.
They probably was up in that motherfucker tipsy as a fool.
Right, but
man,
that was a cool little place too when I saw that.
That's dope.
That was a real cool little spot.
That's dope.
I mean, I like road trips because you end up seeing some interesting stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like my thing, I like road trips. As a kid, I liked them. I don't do too well in the back seat. When I get in the car, I get nauseous. I get to going to sleep. If I'm driving, it's different. But now that I'm older, I get on the vroom and
and that's my habit too because I'm trying to do 200 on the highway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. I jump on that bike, man, and take off. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
What was funny, like the last time we came up to Youngstown, my kids was tripping off the fact that when we hit Indy, I stopped there and took pictures of the stadium.
Okay, yeah.
They was like, what do we do? And I said, I said, wait a minute.
Yeah, damn right.
Gotta pull over.
Hell yeah. Indianapolis, Colts Stadium?
Yeah.
Man, that's nice. That's nice.
So
that's
then it was like when we got there, then I was like, Pittsburgh about an hour away. I'm finna go over and hit up that stadium.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Went over there and
Yeah.
took pictures of that.
Hell yeah.
Then
I
there
see
was the one,
Pittsburgh all the time.
and then the
Great.
one time we was up there, we ended up going to Philly. I like, you know, I got to see this stadium.
Ooh.
And then I had talked Travis into it because I was like, hey, dog, you got to
Ooh.
drive me by the stadium when he was living
Ooh.
up there.
Honestly, because
Uh,
I ain't seen the last time I saw the Eagle Stadium was when I lived in Philly. Now let me show you how long ago that was.
Yeah, I know. I remember y'all living in Philly.
Yep,
Yeah.
Seth Joyner and Randall Cunningham was still playing on that team.
Oh yeah,
man, shit, hell yeah.
And they were making so bad when I took the pictures. I made sure I had on a Cowboys hat, so I stood outside the stadium.
Oh,
took the picture and was showing it to everybody. I was like,
hey, man,
yeah.
listen,
Like,
you better be careful, man. Them cats, man.
I know. I was like, I'm looking for a fight, but I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
When them cats run up on you with a Philly shell and shit. Come on.
I was like, say something now.
That's crazy, man. Shit.
I
Yeah.
did that on purpose, but yeah, I got that habit of like, if I know a city got a football stadium, we gonna stop without a doubt,
man. That's dope because here's the thing, right? No matter where you go, right? People gonna have like people have different little customs or things that they collect or traditions or whatever have you. As a kid, I collected rocks, I collected stamps, I collected all type of sports cards, Matchbox cars, Hot Wheels, that type of all that type of shit. Here it is, you actually essentially are collecting photos of the stadiums.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's dope.
That's kind of been my thing because I did it. Where I was coming from, I think it was the same time I was coming from Alabama, and I ended up somehow cutting through Nashville. So I was like, Titans. Let me stop here.
Nice
pictures of the stadium. So I got pictures of that one too. So
nice.
Yeah, I've been making it like my latest thing to where if I know that city has a NFL team, I'm gonna go and check out the stadium. Now I'm not concerned about watching a game. I'm like,
you just
want to see the stadium.
That's dope. But I tell you what, here's the thing, right? You better stay away from them damn Rams and them fucking and the Raiders, because them motherfuckers, they don't know where the fuck they want to be at. Shit, the motherfuckers have you all over the goddamn country and shit.
You know the Rams was here, so
I know.
That's kind of like, nah.
But wait a minute, because remember they came from Los Angeles though,
right?
And then they went to St. Louis, then they went back to Los Angeles. The Raiders don't know where the fuck they want to be at. They went from LA to Oakland to LA, Las Vegas, and hell, you don't know where the hell they're gonna end up next.
Yeah, but I mean that's one of them. And I know Travis that went there, and I was like, with the he pretty much do the same thing I do. He was like, man, that stadium nice. I was like, yeah, okay. I said I'm gonna have to get out there and check it out one day.
Shit. Hey, look, I'm gonna have to get you one of these damn drones and shit so you can really get you some good shots.
Yeah.
Even if it's closed, you just fly them. Hell yeah, bring it on back in. Hell yeah, that'd be dope as hell. Man, that's crazy.
But out of the most pictures I've taken, my home is AT&T Stadium.
For real? Now where's that one at?
Dallas.
Oh man.
and that what's cool about that one you can take tours.
Really?
Yeah, you can do like a guided tour, or what I found out the best way to do is take a self-guided tour.
Okay.
That way you can kind of freely roam without somebody telling you, well, this is this, and I find it on my own.
Right.
But I can easily post pictures of that, of where it's like hanging out in both locker rooms, and
man, that's dope.
Even the cheerleaders' locker room,
Yeah. So, hey, that's cool as shit. Yeah, now here's my question. You've seen Dallas. Have you ever seen they don't have the Oilers now, they call them the Texans. You ever seen Houston's stadium?
Not since I haven't been to Houston in probably about, I want to say about 20 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I would say last time I used to Last time I've been down there, our Uncle Tony used to live down there. So
Oh shit, that's I
that
thought
that's
Michael was down there.
Michael's in Dallas.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
right. That's right.
and then
That's right.
I used to live there myself. So that's of course that's
Mhm.
why I say that's my home for real.
Right, right.
No, Houston, I haven't been there in about 20 years or
Shit, that's crazy. Hey, question,
so.
real quick, because you used to live down in Texas.
Uh-huh.
So I was telling for those who don't know, Diana's my best friend. So she was telling me
Uh-huh.
about how her daughter uh was wanting to move down there. And
Mm.
we was talking about it. I said, you might want to let her know that she's gonna need some flood insurance because it's kind of mandatory down there. Can you explain that real quick?
Okay, it's because the city, well, yeah, well, let me say the whole state is at sea level.
Yep.
So no homes down there have basements for one.
Right. They're all slabs.
You can't build a base. All of them are built ranch style or they go up levels.
Yep. On stilts. Yep.
So yeah, that's why you gotta have flooders because when it rains, yeah, you would think, oh, I'm about to be flooded out.
That's what. Hold on one second, Diana. That's she's so. That's what he's talking about. The whole state of Texas.
The whole state is
Right.
is is like that.
The
That's just
whole
the way
state. You gotta have flood insurance.
way the land is. It rains and it's a heavy rain.
Hell yeah.
It's not even considered a thunderstorm. It's just a major rain,
It's monsoon
and,
season.
and you would go, wow, where's all this water coming from?
Hmm.
And it's something about their drainage system to where water just builds up. It doesn't really go anywhere.
Right.
It'll go somewhere, but it's not like normal in a
Takes a long
city up
time.
north
Yeah.
or back east where they quickly disappear. It's like that water sits.
You're in a
So
cul-de-sac now. You got an in-ground pool.
yeah, it's like you look out your window, you go, wait a minute, what who the hell dumped all this water out here?
Nah,
So
nah. See, you see what she said? She said, I thought because like I said, we was talking about it.
not
And she said,
necessarily hurricanes, not
nope,
necessarily hurricanes, but
heavy
you'll
rains.
get
It's like a monsoon season.
you get some rainstorms that come through, and you like, man, this is crazy.
Yep.
And they come out of nowhere. And hurricanes, I didn't experience any. Tornadoes, yeah,
Yeah.
and that's another creepy thing too, because not just tornadoes, you'll see what's called a water spout,
Yes.
where it will be over a lake, and you'll
Hmm.
see this white spinning cloud that's sucking up water.
Water. It's made out of water. It's a
It's
tornado
pure
made out of
water,
water.
but it will creep you out in the worst way. Because you
Hmm.
go, man, I hope that thing is not coming toward my house. But
Right.
but it would just sit over the water and then eventually disappear. But
Hmm.
I don't remember any hurricanes.
Yeah,
But
I think that's a new thing.
the advantage of living there, well, I'll say might be a disadvantage. Well, for her it should be one because if she lives back east, when people say it's cold, you're gonna laugh at them,
Yep.
because it'll get 40 degrees and they're sweeping down, they freezing to death. And I'm like, man, y'all don't know cold. Why don't y'all come up here
Right.
to where it gets to -5, and then that
Yeah,
you
we're
gonna
talking
feel
about
like you feel like you want to die. But I'm like, it get 40. They're like, oh my god, this is
right.
freezing. I'm like, what? This is a warm front for me.
Real talk. Real talk. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Like, this is nice and warm. What are y'all talking about? But no, it's just because of the terrain of it is just right equal with sea level. So
Everything flat, literally.
everything, yeah, it's all flat land, so you're gonna get a lot of water.
Hmm. You see what Diana said? She said, LOL,
Yeah,
that's Florida too. It'd be like 50 and the whole state panic.
right. It's like, man, I froze just straight up like, oh God, I'm freezing. How can you stay in this? I'm outside with a windbreaker on. What are you talking about?
Right, right. Hmm. Yeah, like they be out there with jackets and coats on. You be out
Yeah,
there
they
research like, what the
yeah,
fuck is going
right.
on? Yeah, hell yeah.
But the flip side of that, I had went down there. Uh, this was like right around Thanksgiving or so. So up here it was about 20. when I left.
You said
So
20.
yeah, so when I get down there, I'm walking through the airport with a triple goose on.
Damn.
and I got people looking at me like, damn, where he come from, Alaska? Because
Right,
he
right.
said it been 75 degrees. They like,
Man,
man, where the
shoot.
hell did he come from?
Facts. Facts. That's crazy as hell. Shit. What is that? Man, I'm over here irritated with the whole situation, but I'm trying to track down a damn a zero turn. But like I
Oh,
can't seem to find one.
huh.
It's totally off the topic.
No,
But I
we
can't
talking
seem
about
to find
anything right
one. It's for you know what I'm saying, for the business and everything.
now.
So
Right,
like, you
right.
know what I'm saying? So like I'm I'm trying to make this money.
Mhm.
Uh and it's not factoring out right because when I first started, it was out of season,
Mhm.
right? And then I found one, but it was in season, and then it was all skeptical. It was all suspect rather. I mean, um, it got sold from up under me. Is the best way to put
Mhm.
it. So I'm
Okay.
like, all right, well, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like, I could easily go get another ride on more, but I really don't want to. I want that zero turn. I'm a little spoiled. I feel like I
Yeah.
bust my ass to get this, to get it, to afford it, and damn it, I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I'm at with it.
At least you're not out here cutting with a push mower. So they.
Listen, truth be told, so fun fact, right? Real shit. Fun fact. That's how I started out. Listen, this is how I started out with a raggedy ass uh Chevy Avalanche and a push mower.
uh,
And then I did that for a summer, stacked my money. The the Chevy Avalanche caught on fire. Somebody tried to blow me up in it.
oh
Uh
wow.
and they did it wrong, and so my shit just caught on fire. Um so that was gone. I end up the money that I saved up had to get another vehicle, so I ended up with a 2008 Ford Explorer.
Mhm.
Rode around with that for a couple of years. Now for that, I was like, all right. So by this time, I stopped. I kind of gave up on the lawn service business and shit. I was like, all right, whatever. Da 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 da.
Mhm.
So the dude that I used to work for, he don't even live here. He lives in New York, and he hit me up. Excuse me. He hit me up and said, hey, you still doing that? I said, not really, but man, I really need. So he called me. He said, man, I got this job. So I said, all right. I said, well, what you need? So he told me, here's the address. Go check it out. Give me an estimate. I looked at it. I priced him. I quoted him. Yeah, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you. It's like a $300 job.
Mhm.
So it was, now, mind you, I don't have a team. Like I said, when
Right.
I said it was me and this push mower. So on that particular job, it was me and my two sons.
Uh.
Right? So bang that out. Boom. Stack that bread. So the next season roll around, stacked enough bread, I'd go buy me a truck. Right. So I went from this '08 Ford Explorer to this 2014, excuse me, Ford F-150 Silverado. Ford F-150 XLT.
Mhm.
Went and bought me a trailer to go with the truck. Ride on more, boom, boom, boom. Get it, right? So
Knocked it out. Yeah.
man, look, start stacking bread. This year I was like, all right, zero turn, it's time to roll. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
This motherfucker is very elusive. So I'm like,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna get my zero turn, man. I'm
All
gonna get
right.
my zero. Look, it's my turn to get my zero turn.
And you better than me because I hate cutting grass.
Man, look, look, I hate
Sure
manual
do.
labor, but I like this bread,
Well, yeah,
and,
that too.
and I don't like working for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So look,
No,
I get it.
I totally get it.
I
But
get it.
let me ask you this now. I don't know how everybody feel, but which one do you hate the most, moving or painting?
Moving or painting, like moving, like relocating, moving.
Yeah, or painting a room or whatever.
I hate moving other people.
But you'll move.
No, I prefer not to.
Yeah, that and I told somebody that. I
Because
said
people
I
hit me
re-
up all the time. Hey, will you move this? I'm like, fuck.
yeah, because
I ain't
I
gonna
told
turn up that
somebody
money though.
I said I will rather come over and paint your house,
Yes,
but don't ask me to help you move.
yes, man. Listen, I
It's
don't.
like I do not want to lift a damn thing.
Right. What's up, bro? Uh, Mikey said moving is the worst on the planet. Worst thing on
It
the planet.
is.
Hey,
It is, man. It's like don't even bother to ask me to help you. If you say you moving, I'd be like, all right, let me know when you get moved in.
man, listen.
No,
I tell
I
you,
am not getting ready to help you lift a
listen,
thing.
listen. I'm gonna tell you the worst thing to move is a single woman though.
Oh
Here's
no,
why.
I ain't never did
Hey, man,
that.
look, they money scan too. They money
Yeah,
scan too. But
but
here's the
I'm
thing.
like, let me know when you get set up. I'll come through.
Here's why I say here's why I say they're the worst. Because when you move, so you gotta factor it the way you factor it in is like a moving company, right?
Right.
So I got the truck, I got the trailer. It's almost like
Hmm.
renting in a U-Haul, right?
Hmm.
So the moving company, when they pack your shit up, or you pack your shit up, they load it up, they haul your shit, they take it to the next place, they
Hmm.
deliver your shit, and you pay them, right?
Right.
They might and it includes the setup, but that's extra. So a lot of these single females to be like, hey, can you move? Hey, can you mind? I throw you a couple dollars. Can gas this that they don't first off, they don't factor in gas for the vehicle.
Hmm.
So all right, so then you start throwing around these prices and shit, right? And you still cheaper than the U-Haul,
Right.
but neither here nor there, right? So like you move this chick stuff from one side of town to the other side of town.
Right.
She gave you a couple dollars, she didn't give you enough for gas, none of that shit, right? But then you unload the truck, right? But then she wants you to take, well, can you take the first off? It's just me and you, right? But can you take this up to the third floor? The fuck? Where they do this at? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man, stop playing. Hell, you all gonna charge you for the fucking dolly. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man,
I'm
stop.
like this. If my name ain't on the lease, don't ask me to move. I am not helping you move
He say, I'm not
anything.
moving, so
I'm
I'm
not
not helping
moving
you move.
anything. I'm not the
Hey,
one moving.
I tell you,
You
I
call up somebody else. I'm the last person.
and say, look, I paint your house. Hey, now it's
Yeah,
funny you say that, right? Because I've done some painting jobs. In fact, I just recently bought uh, a paint sprayer.
yeah.
Uh,
I got one too. Yeah.
yeah, so I just recently bought one of those. But it's crazy, right? So before, like, so remember I said I wasn't doing yards. I had stopped doing yards for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I I'm all about investments, right? So I went and bought a pressure washer, and I
Okay.
was I was doing pressure washing. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the houses, garages, and basements.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big thing for
Mm-hmm.
me. It was a lot of people, uh, a lot of women that want their basements done because they got to go down there and do laundry. But a lot of women hate spiders, so it was that was probably like my most profitable thing was the pressure washing in the basements.
Okay.
But then, so my last investment, like I said, I'm always about an investment.
Mm-hmm.
So my last investment, I went and bought an earth auger, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know about the post where you
Yeah, yeah. When you're making holes
yeah.
for posts, yeah.
So I went and bought one of these suckers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Regular price was like $450. I got it for 150. So all right, Beth, I got you. Hit me up. So sure. Hey, look. advertisement right here. So
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I bought this mug. I'm like, I might only use it once or twice. So then I had this idea. I'm like, well, the fuck do they do? So I got to think, I'm like, the rental corrals and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So I looked it up online. It said for the one that I bought, right? Regular price $400. I bought it for $150. It said to rent it for the week is $400. I say, shit, I'm gonna use this motherfucker one time. I'm gonna put that. Look, I'm gonna figure out how these motherfuckers, like, you take down the card information and sign this agreement, this, that, and that. I'm gonna figure out how they do it, right? Rent that bitch out, shit, because I'm only gonna use it maybe once or twice. You know what I'm saying? After that, what I'm gonna do with it?
Yeah.
I said, shit, I ain't gonna sell it. Shoot, I sell it for what? I'm losing money, so I'm gonna figure out how to rent that motherfucker out. But shit, so that was my latest investment. I say, shit, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm all about that. All about that, man. All about that. We are at 2 hours and 26 minutes. It's been a pleasure. I don't think we need to hit the 3-hour mark. I found out though. I was doing my homework after I got the Spotify up and running. Like I said, I'm still working on things on that. So for those of you who are tuning in or struggling, having issues with that right now, it is working, but it might have some kinks I need to work out. But anyway, so I found out that the average podcast, Drink Champs, Breakfast Club, this, that, and the third, right? Remember how we were saying, man, we coming up on 3 hours. Man, the average one is like 3 hours minimum. I was like, oh man, we spot on. I'm like, shit, okay, then. See, man. Okay. So like, I'm like, all right, well, I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? So that was some good news for me. I was really excited about that to learn that.
That's a lot of those. A lot of those are just filled with celebrity gossip and
100%. But those weren't the only ones I looked up at. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. The average one, on average, you are looking at 3 hours and at least 25 minutes.
Yeah, and then like another thing, if you look at them, a lot of these guys, they're using somebody else's content and rebroadcasting it, and they made a living off of that. And I'm like, man, that's interesting how that works. You know,
that monetizing, yeah,
right. It's like how it was like if somebody else decided to use this and kind of chop it up in bits and pieces,
yeah,
for their podcast. And I'm going, wow, that's a hell of a deal too, you know?
Yeah, I tell you what, once I started learning how to edit these episodes for to make the clips, like the few that I've made so far, when I started doing that, I was like, wow, this is cool, this is dope. But I tell you what, and this is the honest God truth, I ain't trying to be funny. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. But god damn it, now I understand why these motherfuckers got teams. Because I tell you what, that shit is time consuming, man. Woo! And like Charlemagne the God and Noriega, they ain't over there cutting up nothing. They ain't even writing writing down the content. They got people that's going the PR. They're going out and okay, well, people want to know about this. Like they might have some questions that they want to ask, but realistically, all that shit is already provided for them. You know what I'm saying? They just the host.
Well, that might help you too if people would just say, "Hey, I got this idea. What about this?" You know, that I don't see nothing wrong with that because that could be easy, something to just
absolutely
to speak on.
Absolutely, but I'm saying like as far as like I'm just one person, so the editing, making the clips, the promotion, the distribution, whew, You know what I'm saying? And then I
Yeah.
got to be ready for the next show, and see, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, whew, God,
But that's probably a big reason they only do them like once a week.
could be,
You
could
know, because they know it's a lot that goes into that production. So,
man, hell yeah. That's why I said they got a whole damn team.
but
Uh,
you know, another thing I was thinking of, like just kind of make everything like an open discussion. You know, I mean, I understand you might have your topics that you want to speak on, but I don't think a lot of people tune in because of that. Because I would say a lot of people just want to have entertainment. They just want to be entertained.
yeah, I mean, a
And
lot of that has to do with the fact that because with the normal podcast, you have the host and the guest. You see what I'm saying?
right,
So I don't have really the guest. The guests are over here texting and typing. So a lot of people are going to be deterred because nobody wants to jump on the phone, nobody wants to be on the camera, this, that, and third. Once I can actually once I start interviewing people and this, that, and third, and today's guest, da 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 da. Um, prime example, like if you weren't co-host versus like a guest, see how we were, it flows. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Whereas now we're running off of two co-hosts and not
Mhm.
really so much of a guest. So therefore, it's like we're challenging each other, and then we're taking what the hell they got, their
Right.
feedback. You know
And
what I'm saying?
another
So
thing is we're in two totally different cities.
100%.
So if we was in the same room, it might be a little better, but
Yeah, right,
that would take some
right,
hell of a traveling to make that happen, you
right.
know.
But see, the plus on the different excuse me, the different demographic means under normal circumstances, it means that it should bring in that much more of an audience. You should be bringing in that many more people from St. Louis or Missouri.
Mhm.
Period. I should be bringing in, and they should be intermingling, but
Right.
it's
But
not popping like that.
at the same time, it's
Yes.
like I told you, I've seen you tag like 60 people
Oh yeah.
before you get on, and then
Yeah.
you get like two
Two.
responding, and I'm
Right.
going. So the rest of y'all just pretty much said I'm not interested, or
Right.
I don't know what the real reason is because I was doing it too, and then I was like, well, wait a minute, I know all of y'all that I'm tagging.
Right. That's it. That's the thing.
What is it? Is it a thing of you don't like the subject matter, or is it just me in general?
It could be
You know?
right. It could be a lot of things. I mean, honestly, truth be told, like I'm not really the most liked person in the world. I don't even give a fuck. Uh I'm also not the most popular person. You see what I'm saying? So like
Mhm.
I'm cool with that. Listen, I am who I am. You don't like it, kiss my ass. But in the same aspect, it's like this is if I can't. Diana had mentioned it to me a couple days ago. We were talking about it, and she was just trying to keep me encouraged. She says people always want to be a part of something once it's established, but nobody wants to ride with you through the work.
From the beginning. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
get that. I get
once
that.
once we're going viral and you got a million followers or this, that, and the third, then everybody's oh yeah, da 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 da. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah,
That's
I
that,
mean,
you
no,
know.
I wasn't really concerned about it, but it was just one of them things I thought about. I'm like, man, that's interesting how you can tag all these people or send out invites, and you get a handful that actually respond,
Some of
and
that,
then you have the people that's kind of like sitting back in the wind and
right,
like, oh, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna comment. And I'm like,
right.
it's no personal attacks. I hopefully I'm not doing that, but
I mean, no.
I don't get the whole process myself.
Some of it has to do with the algorithm. Facebook is not going to allow everybody to receive the message. Some of them might get it 2-3 days later because, like, I noticed that, like, we capped out at what, maybe 3-4 viewers today,
Hmm. Hmm.
but give or take about by 10 o'clock tomorrow, 10 o'clock a.m. tomorrow, there's gonna be a whole bunch of comments or likes or hearts on the replay. You get what I'm saying?
I've never even seen that. I might have seen the usual people that might like it.
I've seen some. See, so like,
yeah, maybe on your end,
right? Because I'm seeing the what do they call it? The not the algorithm, the insight is what they call it. So I'm seeing like there's people from Instagram that have jumped on. There's people from TikTok that have actually. It may not pop up on the direct posts. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing. Is like I'm like, man. So it's getting out, but like you also got to understand something. Like if you don't have that little blue symbol bot next to your name or whatever have you, they not no. Because once you start going viral, now they have to pay you. So if it's that easy to start going viral, because you can monetize everything. If it's that easy for you to go viral, then everybody's going to start getting paid out. Eventually, Facebook is going to be, or all the social medias are going to, because all of them are doing it now. You're going to start getting hit across the head. You start losing money. You know what I'm saying? So they need to control the not the narrative, but they need to control the algorithm to the point where who's reaching what and who's seeing that. You know what I'm saying? Even with the music, like you can post a beat and not even say for sale, just be like
just for everybody to hear. Yeah.
New production, anybody, and tag all the people on your friends list that are actually into music or do music. Free beats, hit me up. You're only gonna get 2 people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've done that because I was like, just not to say, hey, you better like this. It's just like, hey, check this out, you know.
Right.
And then I might get 1 or 2 people that'll respond and say, okay, I like it. And I'm like, the way I looked at it was like, okay, I got 1 person's attention. Right. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that. So I'm not looking for 100 people to be like, man, that's this, that's that. I'm like, okay, 1 person heard it. I'm good with that.
Exactly. So hold on one second. Let me touch on it. Beth says you better remember who of us was there in the beginning. 1 thing for sure, 2 things for certain. I this ain't my first rodeo. I never forget people who were supportive of anything that I've ever done. That you don't have to worry about. Mike says join some groups on Facebook, share it there too. So the problem with that is this. I'm joining groups. I'm joining groups to share into groups, which essentially does not push it out of my algorithm. In order for it to reach out of my algorithm, people that are on my friends list have to share it from theirs. And that's what Diana's talking about, is she has that's how algorithms work. It doesn't matter what I share out. Once I posted it, I've already shared it. So it's on those, because once I posted it, it's already shared. Now, if you see it but don't share it, then it never, if I only have 150 friends, it never leaves the spider web of the 150 friends. So my friends have to share it and push and promote it. That's how it bounces out. Not for me to do it. It has to be done from within the web. It can't come from the spider itself.
Okay. So I will do more of that.
Right.
And you know, it is what it is. I'm not looking for everybody on my friends list to be like, okay, I'm gonna check you out. It's just hey, okay, you watch it, you watch it. If you don't,
100%. I mean, because like
that's on you, you know.
Right. Like even all right. So like there's like that's actually what kind of deterred me from that too, because like I remember when I was real heavy into music, I would be sharing everybody else's music and shit, be getting out and bouncing all over the place, right? But then nobody ever wanted to share my shit. So I was like, man, I'm not sharing this shit no more. But like, I don't do music anymore. So like every once in a while, if you go look on my page realistically, so you'll see it's to the point where I'm thinking about actually changing my settings, because it looks like some people actually post more on my page than I do. So
for real?
Yeah, because like once they tag you in it, it pops up on your page. So like I'll share it, it'll sit there, and then I'll share it out because I try to. Here's the thing: you hear people say all the time, "Well, oh man, yeah, I'm a supporter of small businesses." Okay, well, essentially that's what your brand is, right? You're a small
Yeah,
business.
it's a small business, all right.
Okay, so regardless of whether I'm doing music or not, I know what it's like to be a struggling or aspiring artist. So I'm going to push. I'm doing I'm doing this. This is my new brand. This is my company. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to, just as well as I want people to support the podcast, I'm going to support somebody else that's trying to, yeah, that's why I go and share to groups and share on my page. That gives it a wider reach than if Sin shares it herself. Yeah, 100%.
Hey, neighbor.
100%. That's like the merch store. You know what I'm saying? I post a link. It's right there in the intro. But I post a link. But
hey, why you bringing that up? Check on that because I did try to order something and that order wouldn't even process.
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you right now. Do you remember when about?
Oh man, this had to have been about a couple weeks ago. I want to say.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll tell you.
That order would not process for some reason. I was like, okay, what's going on here? But I just forgot to mention it.
Gotcha. So let's see. We've got products, settings, balance. Boom. All right. I don't have any orders there. Paid orders. Returned orders. Nothing. Do you remember what it was that you tried to order?
It was a cap. I mean, it wouldn't even get to the page where I can make the payment, put the payment in. It just kind of threw me out of there and wouldn't let me go any further.
You know what? It might have been, I don't know when you tried to do it. It might have been while I was actually, so the store might have been under construction because I've added some things. So you might have been trying to order while I was there.
Like you was fiddling with it.
Yeah, so go ahead and try it again. It does tell me like, all right, so hold on, I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna tell the business, but their business, but I will say this much. So paid orders. Right now I have no filled orders. Paid orders. February 22nd and March 2nd, there was 2 orders placed by Jamie. On March 8th, it gives me the time. It tells me what they ordered, how much it was. On March 8th, Tiffany had ordered something as well. So like I can see all that, you know what I'm saying? If there's a return order or if there's an issue with your order, it'll also let me know. So and I do check it. So if there is something on there or an issue with the order, I will definitely let you guys know as to what's going on and why. One of the issues that when I was making them, they said that the needle stitch on the embroidering stuff, it said that it was too fine for them to actually stitch it, so they had to remodify it, and they sent me an email asking if they this is what it'll look like. Do we have your permission to push the order through? Can we leave this for future orders? I had to clear all it. In fact, it was on this. One of these was one of the issues. I don't know if you can see. If you see that, so the cord that leads up to his earbuds, it was too much of a fine stitch, and so they were like, okay, so they end up changing it. It's so accurate to the point where it's not even noticeable. They end up changing the logo ever so slightly. I notice it because it's my logo. But to anybody else, you'd be like, okay, well, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? So they do great work. That I can say. There's been orders for hats, blankets, duffel bags. There's more stuff coming. What's going on over here? I see a big old All right. Oh, Mike. Mike says, in my experience, your real friends will do their best to support you. Absolutely, that's true. But never spend too much time with your Facebook friend list. Absolutely. Uh, Share it there for sure, but you got to reach further than that. Instagram is a great platform for podcasts. Facebook is not the best platform for that. Uh, I agree with you 100%. That's why it is now on Spotify. Share the recorded live videos you do on Facebook to all platforms after the fact, and promote afterward. Check out last night's show. We talked about et cetera, et cetera. That's very true. Again, like I said, I'm one person. That's what the team is for. So it's all that is been given into thought. All that is in the game plan. I get tired.
I
I get tired.
understand that. I
You know,
mean,
I get tired.
I can make a more concerted effort,
Yeah.
because everybody is kind of on their own thing, and I was looking at it as like, well, this is totally uh your show, so I kind of limited myself as to what role I was going to play.
Shoot, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'm trying to. So this so what you see here is just you and I, right?
Right.
Honest to God truth, what I'm trying to do, there's a team tab and you are on the team. There's four seats left. So
Hmm.
essentially what happens is it turns it almost into, without actually having to be everybody in the same room, it turns it into, I don't know if you remember that sports podcast is what we'll call it. Remember that show Around the Horn,
Yeah. Yeah.
where it had a whole, like, you
And
can,
different people. Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's almost like the View. You can have up to five or seven people, whatever have you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And like boom, 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 we all rotating and bouncing ideas so it's like I wanted a whole full panel. I didn't want it to just be
Just the
uh,
two of us.
yeah.
Right.
As you know, I'm not into traditional. So like I like even like most podcasts are pre-recorded. You know what I'm saying? That was the last thing I wanted to do was pre-record. You know what I'm saying? Because then in pre-recording, it's to me it's scripted. You know what I'm saying? I want people to give it in the raw. I want the raw emotion. Yeah, you gonna get mad. You ain't gonna agree with some of the things, shit you in your feelings. All right, well, let it be known. This is why I'm pissed off. Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. That's what we need more of. You know what I'm saying? Is people speaking on how they feel or what how things affect them. You know what I'm saying? We table a lot of shit. Then you wonder why I'm gonna go around and shoot so and so, or punch some motherfucker in the mouth, because nowadays a lot of people don't know how to express themselves.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that was what I was. It was almost like an experiment. I wanted people to learn how to. Can I still share live recordings after the fact? Absolutely. Yes, you can, Mike. Um, I wanted to not only I wanted to help people. I didn't only want to. I didn't want to just talk or educate. I also wanted to help people. Like you even came to me and said, "This is kind of therapeutic for you," and I knew
Hmm.
where you were coming from. You know what I'm saying? So here, inadvertently, I mean, hell, let's be honest about it. On here, you've done more talking than I've ever known you to do in your life. You know what I'm saying? So
I can admit to that because
yeah,
anybody that know me will tell you,
yeah,
man, I'm not going to hold a long conversation with
exactly. And that's why I said to myself, I said, man, when you said, well, cuz, you mind me sitting in? It's kind of like therapy. I said, that's what I'm talking about. This is what this is for. You know what I'm saying? I want to help. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, like, because like I was telling my dad about it, and he was like, oh, and that's why I really want him to see. You know what I'm saying?
you.
He ain't got to come in and say nothing, but to sit in and tune in and watch an episode, because even he would be able to attest to it and be like, hold on. He said if you had him as a he said, man, wow, I've never seen Val. Like, wow, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I told you when we met today,
Mm-hmm.
and he said it, I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, I said, well, that's pretty much his show. I said, I'm just going along for the ride. But yeah, everybody that knows me, will tell you, family and all, would tell you, a long conversation with me is a rare occasion.
Hell yeah, man. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, man. Look, This is what you get from Ant. Look, I'm gonna tell it like it is. This is what you get from Ant. Hey, how you doing? My name is Ant.
Yeah, like I'm doing now. Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
hmm
All right. Well, I'll talk with you later. And that's it. You
Right.
know
That's just it.
like this is
That's what's thrown a lot of women off because they'll sit up and start talking, and I'm like, yeah, okay, all right,
yeah.
then I'll holler at you later on. It's
Yeah.
like,
And the whole time you sitting back thinking like, is he mad at me or something? Like, did I do something wrong? Like, yeah.
man, you don't know how many times throughout my life I've heard that. Oh, I thought you was real
Man,
mean. I thought you was
man.
this. I thought you was that. I'm like, I'm just not one that's gonna tell you my life story
Right,
within
right,
15 minutes.
right.
It's gonna take you a while to figure me out.
There you go. There you go. It just runs in the blood. There
Yeah,
you go.
it's
It runs in
just
the blood.
yeah, that ain't no simple thing. It's like if you
Mhm.
really want to know me, you gonna have to be around me for a while
Yeah,
to
exactly.
really,
You're gonna have to sit back and you're gonna have to spend
you
some time
gonna have
around
to
me. You're gonna have to,
you
you know
gonna
what I'm
have
saying,
to
see me in my normal daily routine, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? This type of
different
shit, you know what I'm saying?
situations. You gonna
Yeah,
have
you
to
know what I'm saying?
really be around me
Yeah,
because
yeah. Because
it's
here's the
gonna
thing,
take
like,
you some
and I'm a
years.
firm believer in that. Because here's the thing, right? People pretend very well.
hmm
You see what I'm saying? But if you see a person in their day to day, you know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, okay. So that's what he like. We like, oh man, she's beautiful. Da, 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 da. Oh, he's a great guy. He's amazing. Oh, da, 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 da. Then y'all move in. This motherfucker get on my fucking nerves. Every time I go to take a piss, I almost fall in the motherfucker because he don't put the damn seat down. Da, 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 da. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Right,
learn the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to see him in a regular routine. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But I mean,
100%.
overall, yeah, I wish that more people would jump in, live, not just comment. I get it if you don't want to be on camera. I'm not forcing everybody to try to show their face, but
Nah.
you know, just just jump in, let your voice be heard for real.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'm glad you said that, right? Let your voice be heard because I can't stress this enough, and I understand people have lives of their own, but
hmm
I pushed and pushed and pushed the shit out that motherfucking that child support one on
hmm
purpose.
hmm
I said to myself, in fact, I think I told a couple people, I say if this is gonna be the one that's gonna bring the dude, man. I said to myself like, especially men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna
because
candy coat it, especially black men. There's so many dudes that's running around here talking about some, oh man, this child support shit is bullshit. Da, 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 da. Here it was, you had an opportunity to come in and learn some shit.
yeah, not just learn, but voice your viewpoint on it. And I was kind of disappointed by that because I was like, wow,
I
I
was
thought a lot more men would have
yes,
said, hey, here's my chance to voice my opinion. And
yes,
it was like straight up crickets.
yes. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing, man. Like hats off to the women. Because I tell you what, not only did the women tune in like they normally do, but they was learning some shit. Like, oh
Right.
wow, oh man. You know what I'm saying? That made me start looking at things from a different perspective. Like maybe they are content, the guys. Maybe they are content with the bullshit that they go through.
hmm
Uh uh maybe some of these women are right. Because
Yeah.
here's the thing: if you don't care enough to figure out how to get from up under this child support,
And
then
don't
you don't
complain.
even care about taking care of your kid, man. I
Yeah,
said to
and
myself,
don't
this shit
complain.
crazy, man. Crazy.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. Don't complain about nothing if you want to sit back and hide your opinion and not
Yeah,
willing to see it up front. I mean,
yeah. I
it's
tell
not
you,
calling anybody out, but at the same time, it's like,
man,
dude, I don't want to hear it.
listen. I tell you what, and this is the honest God truth, and they know who they are. For those of you fellas who like to jump in my inbox and complain about the situation about your woman and this, that, and the third. After missing that episode, you better not jump in my DM because I'm telling you right now, I'm a clown you. I'm a clown you. I'm a clown you. I'm a clown
Yeah,
you.
you
You know
had
what
that
I'm saying?
opportunity.
Man, listen, That's like, listen, it's like it was like every once in a while they around here they have these amnesty periods or these amnesty days. And what they do is they have their setups, but depending on what extreme your felony is or whatever. But what happens is you're allowed to come down here and talk to a legal aid, basically. We'll call it legal advisor, and they will tell you, help you fill out the paperwork, how to get your shit expunged, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, skip the boo, depending on the nature of your crime, right? I am going to let you know right now, if you have a warrant, do not come around the premises, because I've seen people actually thinking that they was like, man, right on the spot, right? So I'm like, okay, well, dummy, you had a warrant, you knew better, right?
I've seen that happen here too. Yeah,
right. But here's the thing: you've had the opportunity to go down here and seize your to have your shit expunged or get the information to have it expunged, and you don't want to jump on that. Something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Something wrong with you. Hold on one second.
Yeah,
I'm still here.
No, it's no.
My bad. I'm still here. It would have looked real funny. I was trying to fix this. I had dropped something down there, and that would look funny. Me climbing all up under the damn under the desk and shit. Yeah. Mike says, just don't be discouraged, bro. Breakfast Club is recorded live every episode. Way more people watch the playback. It's gonna pop off for you eventually. This show is candid, open-minded, interesting. Keep pushing, bro. Dope, man. I appreciate you, man. No doubt, 100%. I'm not gonna say it gets discouraging. Well, I guess you could, but it becomes. I think for me, it's like I'll just be like,
you got high expectations,
possibly, and then in the same aspect, me, I'm don't get me wrong, I'm very realistic, also. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, for me, it's kind of weird to me to see a person. If I said, "Hey, look, I got a free $100 for everybody that tunes in," but nobody tunes in. Hey, man, I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry. All right, well, come on, man. Stop over and I'll take you to this food drive. We go get you some food. Oh, nah, man. I don't fuck with food, huh? You know what I'm saying? Well, then, damn it, you're hungry. You know
that's in the same frame of mind of, you can give everybody $100.
Yeah.
And somebody will say, "Well, is this all I get?"
Right. You know,
like, I just gave you something that you didn't have. What are you complaining about?
Exactly. And it's just strange to me. Like, I've never realized just how many people don't like free shit. Like, in my mind, like, it's inconceivable. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what it is. I love me some free shit.
Yeah, I do too. That's my favorite word. Free.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Here's the thing, like, I don't care if I need it or not, honestly, because the thing about it is let's say it's a free bag of onions. I don't eat onions, but I'm gonna take it.
But you're gonna
because I know somebody. Well, not only that, because here's the thing, I know somebody can use it.
Yeah, That's what I'm saying. You can try to sign and say free kicks in the ass. I might get in line. You know, just because you said free. Hey, oh, for real? Yeah, all right.
Hey, that's some real shit. Exactly.
I,
I might just get in line soon. Hey,
right, I might just say
hey,
like, "What? This is free? Yeah, all
I
right."
feel it. I feel it, man. I feel it. Well, we did something that I wasn't expecting to do.
Say the 3 hour mark.
Yeah, we hit the
Yeah,
3 hour mark. So, you know what
I
I'm saying?
did too. No, that's
Yeah,
cool. That's cool.
yeah. Well,
Mm.
any closing remarks?
No, just like everybody's getting warm, different things are going on. So if I don't show up, for anybody out there, don't think there is something more going on than what it is. Now, it's just I'm not be able to, I won't be able to show up. But other than that, I do my part to keep promoting things, and yeah, if it falls in line with what I'm doing, then yeah, definitely you'll see me.
100%. 100%. Uh, I'm gonna say like this. It's a great show. Like I said, I enjoy um chopping it up with you guys. We are on Spotify now. This is kind of
Mhm.
interesting. That's a stepping stone. I know Spotify is kind of like the bottom tier. Eventually, you'll hit the Pandora and the other ones. But just keep riding with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We have fun. It's gonna be some bumpy roads, whatever have you, but you know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna have some good times, man. I'm doing what I can. I'm gonna do a little bit more. Again, like I said, I'm doing the best that I can. So ride with me. That's all. If y'all would like to jump on a team, um, doesn't necessarily have to be with the visual aspect. Maybe you want to help with the editing or whatever have you. By all means, you know what I'm saying. Just hit me a message, drop me a message, and there's room for everybody in here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. Anybody you had on here previously, uh, my intent was not to take over your spot. So don't
Um,
don't don't look at it like that either. It was just one of them things where I took an interest and I said, okay, let me see what's up. Let's see how this goes.
mm,
So it wasn't like, oh, well, he got him on there now. No, man, look, come on.
right, right.
It ain't even that kind of party.
Well,
And then people that don't know, y'all got to understand, we related.
mhm, mhm. And then
we
and
we
also
we
a lot,
related. Yeah.
and I'm gonna say like this, like I said earlier, so most people see host co-host, but
Uh-huh.
I'm able with this show. I'm looking to build a panel.
Yeah.
So trust and believe. If you're interested, male, female, uh, I ain't taking no reptilians, but I mean you could be from another planet. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some feedback, something that's beneficial. Come on, come tell it like it is. You know what I'm
To
saying?
me, a female would help, for real.
100%, hundred
Female
percent,
would really change the game. I ain't
hundred
gonna lie.
percent. I think the problem that I'm having right now with the females is not even inconsistency. Women work a lot of hours. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I get it. I get it. Y'all are busy with
They do.
jobs and
Yeah.
families
Yes, they do.
and
Because
whatnot. But if there's somebody, even if you pop in late, I would say
right,
go ahead
right,
and do it. Don't take it as, oh, I wasn't there from the beginning of the show,
right,
so there ain't no need. No, go on, jump in.
right. Because I'm gonna throw her up under the bus. So like for those who don't know, Diana is my best friend. We've been best friends
uh,
for over 15 years. Um, I had actually asked her
uh,
to do co-host, you know what I'm saying, from the female perspective.
okay.
And she agreed. And then there was a little issue that we had. Part of it was because of the browser. She didn't know that it works best from her browser. And so
Mhm.
then when she was ready to do it, it became another issue because she works long hours. You know what I'm saying? So like
I
from
get
work,
that.
she wouldn't be able to. So that there would be a lot of episodes that she would miss out on. And so she was like, okay, well, maybe once I find a way to actually level it out. So you know what I'm saying? Like she's waiting. I'm waiting for her to join in too. So, but yeah, like I said, I want a panel. You know what I'm saying? She said I never got the link again.
Oh, now the truth comes out.
Oh wow.
now the truth
Hey,
comes out.
now you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm a. And that way, listen. That way, I don't have to ever hear that again. I'm gonna send her the perma link. So then, she ain't got no excuse. You know what I'm saying? She can just walk in whenever. You know.
But
Diana has joined the
I
board.
don't think they know. I gotta ask you for the link every time.
Yeah, that's just it. And it's weird because you're
it's
actually a part of the team.
Right. It's something about the way it is. I can't just show up. It's like I gotta ask you for the link in order to get in. So yeah.
Right.
That's just the way it goes.
It's nuts because like I like you said, it's weird because you're actually a part of the team. You're supposed to actually be able to just walk in and whenever you want
walk in when I'm ready, but
right.
For some reason it won't allow it. So I'm like, okay, send a link.
I gotta show you the I gotta show you how that once I learn it all, I gotta show you how that Spotify thing works because there's a team on there too.
Okay.
So that one is going to be that one I expect to be a little bit easier for you to navigate. I don't know about navigate because this one is like kind of confusing, but I expect it to work a little bit easier as far as walking in and having a bit more control on your end.
I definitely check it out.
Yeah, that one is dope. We have a lot of viewers.
Really? What's a lot? We got 3.
Yeah, that part.
we got 3 today.
Right. So, I'm looking for and anybody that's interested in contributing or helping. I'm looking for a new logo. Okay. Any ideas? Submit them to the DM, the Tell It Like It Is. Not my personal DM because I don't want to be blitzed with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I get to it when I get to it. But yeah, I'd like to see what kind of ideas you guys might come up with. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a little prize or like a giveaway or something for that. But yeah. On that note, I'm about to sign off. It's been a pleasure. I will catch you guys on the next one.
Yep. See y'all then.
Yes, sir. Dinah say, hold on, what'd you say? Dinah always Dinah, you having too much fun today. She say logo for the show or logo for the end. Oh no, for this show. For this show. So tell it like it is.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh?
No, so she's saying like so behind me, the Nation of All People, NOAP. So that's yeah. In fact, that's my license plate. So a lot of people actually have. I've been doing this for a long time.
Okay. All right, I got you.
All right, guys. It's been a pleasure. Catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, I'll see y'all.
All right. Later.